Hello?
Hey.
Are we live? Can I say naughty words?
Uh, it's going to be a real rip snorter. I'm Turd Ferguson here, joined by our marvelous streamer Second Skin.
Thank you very much, Turd, and we are looking forward to some top-class talent here in NLTP. It's wonderfully set up by some lovely commissioners. Big shout-out to the commissioners for getting all this set up and ready, and I hope it's a great kickoff to a great season.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. Always love that auction format, so the tag coins are going to be flying. It's going to get hot and heavy here. So we have something in the neighborhood of 40 people going to be picked through the auction draft before we make our way into the snake. And by the end of the night, we'll have our teams set up and we'll be ready to rumble.
Right now, we're just waiting for some lovely captains to start putting in the auctions, and we'll talk about each of the picks here as they come by. Right now, I'll pull up that screen for you guys real quick. You can take a look at who's got what for those tag coins for this auction.
Yeah, so you max out at 100 tag coins, so it looks like we have from what I've heard, various anonymous sources over the past few days have been telling me that there's been some fierce debate in the captain's group me over the amount of tag coins each captain should receive, and whether or not each captain is talented enough to have a certain amount of tag coins, since that seems to be the basis here. And we have Ranger captaining Black Flag, Crowman captaining the Night's Watch, Refined captaining the Tag Time Theater, ASAP Caplord captaining WCY Dinos, Business Bird captaining Pursuit of Cappiness, and Circle Jerk captaining the aptly named Circle Jukers. These are our 100 tag coin captains. Following closely behind, Heinous Anus, with the captaining the Tampa Bay Ait Ping with 90 tag coins, and then Arm Branch captaining He Hate Ree. He Hate Ree, of course, being a callback to the XFL, the Vince McMahon-led XFL, and the famous player He Hate Me, along with Jackals, the really fantastic name, top 5 name here, Balsania. And Pass the Flag, captaining the Chicago Pubs, named for the Chicago Cubs. These are our 80 tag coin captains. Coming in after them, then we have Snowball with Preventer Time at 60, and Taurus captaining the Probots at 50 tag coins. So, as you can see, there's a pretty large spread here. And it looks like we are off and running here. Snowball nominates Active, who is pretty high up on the draft packet. He's going pretty high here. We have oh wow, we're all the way up to 54 now on the bids. So captains are really willing to go high. Oh, they almost let it go all the way. We might get our first 60 bid here of the night.
Nameless right now with that 60 bid on Active with a couple of seconds, and Pass the Flag going one up on him. Active's getting a whole lot of bids here, though.
And that makes sense, given that he's coming off a pretty solid season in minors last year. So, and it looks like he can be a two-way player for whichever captain decides to take him. So, all in all, a strong pick. Looks like he played mostly offense mostly offense last season, but we'll see where he ends up. And of course, he's going to have that strong radius ping coming out of New Jersey.
That's right. Looks like the Heinous Anus, Nameless, and Passive Flag are three on there.
Active goes to Nameless.
Crowman with the next nomination.
So right off the bat, Nameless is all the way down to 13 tag coins. Crowman with an interesting strategy here. He bids up Cognito, who is a Western defender. So it looks like Crowman might be trying to bleed some tag coins from other Centra defenders. As we see the Centra infighting starts very early. Defender's getting super aggressive here, which is a little surprising given he only has 60 tag coins to work with. So he's going to have to be especially frugal if he ends up getting Cognito. He's up to 47. He's not going to have much to work with the rest of the way here if he picks up Cognito. And that's it. Cognito goes to Fender for 47 tag coins. And he is down to 13 the rest of the way. But Incognito, Fender picks up an experienced defender. Cognito, he has close to a 10 DGASP in his last season. He's played minors before. He's played NLTP before. From personal experience, I know he's an extremely strong defender. He can solo with the best of them. He has decent game sense. He works well with his partners. He's going to combine with whoever else Fender picks up to make a pretty formidable defensive combo. Looks like we have Ramstein up right now. The Canadian tag proer with a German sensibility here. Ramstein, of course, named for the famous German industrial metal band. Getting a lot of high bids here. People going all out early on. So it looks like the back end of this auction is going to have a lot of low bids. People are captains are being hyper aggressive early on.
Yes, top three right now are going for upper 60s, high 40s, and this one looks like it's going to be upper 50s as well as the Tampa Bay pick up Ramstein.
And we're getting word from the Twitch chat that it's actually Ramstein. So sorry, I am our deepest apologies to the giants of German metal.
I've heard it's called Ramstein, actually. I've heard it both ways, though.
Okay. Just don't blame us. We're just the idiot Americans. We don't know any better.
But we're all judged by the media.
The fake news media. Anus really taking his time here. S, wow, I'm washed up, but I remember S from a long time ago. I must be real washed up if he's down to NLTP. I seem to remember him being like at least a minors player, but it's dark days we're living in here. So
it looks like we're already have two people with only 13 tag coins left, and the Tampa Bay ping at 35 is where we're looking. Most of the 100 captains right now haven't bid all theirs. So
Circulator has been doing a lot of upbidding. I've seen him pretty much every nomination so far. He's been in the mix. So I don't know if his strategy is if he's just missing out on these guys, or if he's actually trying to just bid every captain up. It'd be interesting to see who breaks first here, who blinks first here between Circle and Refined.
And S up in the chat was not pleased with with you saying that you're washed up and he must be, with the WTF from S up there.
I wasn't saying S was washed up. I was saying I'm washed up.
Oh, I know you weren't saying S was washed up, but he came in with that WTF for you calling him an old timer.
I see it as a badge of honor. Old timers are the best.
Alright, we got a couple questions in the chat about the difference between the gold crowns and silver crowns here on that. Gold crown is the captain, and the silver crown is the co-captain, I believe. Am I correct there, or am I mistaken?
I believe so, yeah. So when you see the gold crown and the silver crown, I believe that means the gold crown is... So in the case of like Arm Branch would be the non-playing captain, and then Dusk would be the playing co-captain, I think. We'll have to get some confirmation from someone on the CRC on that. So we'll update you on that when we get a chance.
And it looks like Coach G in a very fast bid goes for 42, as Sir Clay just jumps a bid from 32 to 42 here. I'm gonna scroll back down on the chat so you guys can see it. But it went from 32 tag coins all the way to 42 on that Sir Clay bid. And now Gargantua gets an initial bid of 25. They were starting low and just bidding up by ones for those first couple, but now they're just playing the jump game as it goes from 28 all the way up to 31 there. Just Sir Clay didn't want to start low with Garg on the line, it looks like.
Yeah, this has been an interesting battle between Circle Jerk and Refine. They've really been going back and forth here. Although we get some other people jumping in here.
Refined comes back in. Gargantua in the chat laughing at S, making fun of him for being washed, and hits him with the "oh wait." Oh, Garg. Yeah. This season we have a real recurrence of some of our old timers, as some old Soviet ballers and space ballers came back, and Crowman resumes captaining.
Shout out to Luke New.
And
just kidding. Fuck you, Luke New.
having a great time here though. Always exciting. And Garg goes to ASAP Caplord and the WCY Dinos. The white.
I'm interested.
Keeping your dinos.
Keeping with a C, of course.
Yes, keeping with the C.
I'm curious to see what the WCY finds out. Maybe we can get ASAP Caplord in here for an interview at some point and figure it out. See who Taurus nominates. Taurus is actually first on the big board, so as a result, he has the fewest tag coins to work with. So. Ghosting you 14th on the big board, coming out of Massachusetts. It looks like he's primarily an offensive player from A-Team. Really had a 9.20 OGASP last season, so that would be a strong get, especially if Taurus can get him for under 30. We'll see if he gets bid up a little more.
Looks like ASAP's going to pick him up
interesting.
Here. Oh, past the flag with a last-second bid there. Carp, unhappy with the bidding, tells him to just go ahead and bid it up to 40.
Yeah, Carp is not appreciating the snipes at such a low level of bidding.
Appreciate the shout out of I have a real mix of music here. It's gonna go from like some electro to some rock to some light stuff to some really weird jazz. I got everything on this one.
What do you got rolling right now? I can't be watching the stream and talking on it, so I feel like I'm missing out now.
I just have I went and found a whole bunch of really interesting indie songs from a couple of different websites, and I'm just playing them on Jump.
Nice.
Hey Digger, I'm not going to say your whole name on stream because I know it would amuse you, and I just want to give you that I don't want to give you that satisfaction. And Ghosting You does eventually go for 36, so Carp was a little bit off on telling it to increment to 40, but 36 to Chicago Pubs.
That should be interesting to see how that works out. Ghosting You, obviously coming from Massachusetts, his strongest server will most likely be Radius, whereas Pass the Flag is an Origin captain. So I don't know if there were discussions there between the player and captain, but they're obviously kind of comfortable enough with the ping situation to go ahead and snag someone from outside of the traditional Origin area.
Now we've got Sadness up on the board, which, just so everyone else is as amused as I am, I really enjoy people bidding on Sadness, because I just get Sadness for free in my life.
Boo! Boo! No, that was a hilarious joke.
I appreciate
it. Interesting, not much movement here on Sadness. After our kind of initial burst of 50 plus nominations or 50 plus bids, things are slowing down a little bit.
Ping Tut and Jukdo are saying not to put themselves. Or Jukdo says not on a Centra team. Ping Tut saying there's no conversations here.
Go.
Okay, Jukdo, as the streamers and commentators, we have a direct line to every captain, so we will tell them not to put you on a Centra team. You're welcome.
There you go. Hey, it's Slob on my knob. I like the two S's there, and spelling knob with a K and an N.
Here's an interesting situation. Crowman, Centra captain, bids on, or nominates Wassa, who was in the running. I don't know if he was first or second in Well-Rounded Ball last year. I believe his home server is Origin, so it means he could go either way. You're going to see a lot of interest from him, from Centra captains, from Radius captains. He's a guy who can play offense, he can play defense. He's been around for a long time. I think he goes all the way back to the Spaceballs days, under the tutelage of Mojosto. So
and Mojosto
I
back in the
see
draft
this.
as well.
Yeah, Mojosto signed up. We'll see if he makes a comeback later on tonight. Crowman wins Wassa for 44. I think that's a real steal.
Well-rounded ball. Wassa played OD back in, season 5 of Spaceballs?
Yeah, and he played significant minutes on both offense and defense as recently as last season. And Crowman's a pretty solid defender. He's not going to get much done on offense, so he really needs someone to kind of carry the load offensively. So I think that's a good get, especially considering Crowman is one of the captains with 100 tag coins. So he still has 56 to play with, and he's got his top offender, locked up.
That's right.
Razgr is coming up next. He's another old timer, been around for a long time. Surprised to see, not much interest so far. We'll see if this gets bid up a little bit more. I wouldn't be surprised to see maybe ASAP Caplord bid on him. I know he's tight with Raz.
And ASAP
so we'll see what
has
happens.
A bunch of tag coins. I think he started them all, but Jackals gets them for
That is
7.
a steal. That is an absolute steal. Wow. I don't know how Raz slipped through there, but that is a great pickup for Balsania.
I'm just still really surprised at how low he went compared to even Sadness. I mean, Sadness had a lot more action than him. Razgur's only had 3 total bids. As Jackal's initial with 5, and then Heinous, and then Jackal's again for 7.
Absolutely. I mean,
that's just insane. And
gotta give it to Jackals for naming his team well, because he and the rest of Balsania are certainly eating tonight.
Go.
Boo. All right.
Sorry.
No, it's
Sorry.
Okay. I had a bad one earlier, so all's fair.
Yes.
So no, but the real thing is guys, I'm going to give you the heads up. Unlike the what was it? God, season 10 NLTP. I'm showing my age here. We're not going to call every single player a steal for 12 rounds. because that was really funny, but it's only funny once, guys. So, Demmen with the steal alert, it's not going to be all that common.
The real steals are the friends we've made along the way.
And while we were talking, Pop Sick.
Wow, what a steal. What a steal. Pop Sick to Businessburg. A steal at any price.
Demon saying to say the balls on your face joke. Guys, I'm just gonna say this. Don't mention Ligma in the chat. I have a friend that's really caught up about it, and his family's going through a whole bunch of Ligma illnesses here, and I can't deal with it right now.
Yeah, I have a friend with BOFA. He's actually being treated at the Secondis clinic.
Oh, I've heard that's a really well-rated clinic, especially for BOFA.
Yeah, and they take Blue Cross Blue Shield, which is even better. So,
I have a question about sadness. Someone in the chat's asking a little bit more about him. Can I get some info on him while we see Snowball here bid to 44 on Bali?
Sadness. He's out of Missouri. That's all you need to know. He's out of Missouri. His last experience comes from minors. It doesn't look like he played that many minutes though. Let's see. He's got a ton of experience. It looks like he started off all the way back in ALTP. So he started at the bottom rung of the Tag Pro ladder. Worked his way up through B team until finally this last season. I think his minor season, I don't know exactly how the seasons align between majors, minors, and NLTP, but his last season with minors, season 15, he played 520 minutes, 48 caps, 193 returns, plus 15 on the season. The gasp was kind of low, so I guess he was just really good at support. So yeah, he's got significant experience here playing for small caps. And again, he's another kind of old timer. So, yeah, that's our profile on sadness. Meanwhile, we have kind of the commissioner himself, actually, Carp, who now goes by the name Garfield, is up, and we got some bidding going.
Pavement with the if Garfield doesn't go to Balzania, I don't know what we're doing with our lives. It's a great joke.
Fuck, that's true.
No problem,
It's like
Garga.
Crowman might be spoiling the party here. Oh, as Ranger swoops in. It's important to note that Carp is one of the best Centra offensive players left on the board, up there with balls to you. So I think we're going to see a lot of bidding up from the likes of Ranger and Fender and Crowman.
Well,
Fender
three. Only has 13 tag coins. I think he's out of the...
oh, that's right. He spent all those tag coins on Cognito. So, yeah, let's see if Crowman can get Carp to pair with Wassa, I think that will be one of the stronger offenses. Oh, but he lets him go to Ranger.
For 43.
Interesting. So Crowman and Ranger, only one tag coin apart. It's going to be interesting to see how the rest of the draft goes for Centra in terms of the auction.
Looks
really,
like the Centra teams have all split up talent so far. Crowman and Ranger with just about the same number of tag coins, too.
Absolutely. I might give the edge to Crowman here just because Wassa is a little more versatile. Although I think Carp has played offense and defense. So
I've always seen him more of as an offender, though. I think pretty much everyone has.
Yeah, and it's interesting. The buzz I heard coming into the draft was that Carp had actually signed up to play defense.
Interesting.
But he had apparently changed his mind in the last few days, seeing that the talent pool for offense in Centra is so shallow. If you go through the draft packet and search through Centra, you'll see almost everyone who's signed up with experience is a defender. Another steal. We'd also like to mention here that Carp apparently won a booper ball while playing defense, so we respect his booper ball on D. repeat, we respect Carp's Pooper Ball on D.
Go.
I don't know. I mean, and maybe he's a big Garfield fan. He's into cats. He recently became a furry. I mean, it's hard to say, really. Maybe we can get him in here for an interview at some point, and he can talk about that and, you know, his plans for the season. Keekly, a super late sign-up. He actually, if I remember correctly, he signed up after the veterans deadline, still received a waiver, one of a handful of veterans to receive the waiver, and so he came into the draft a little bit under the radar, but he's a really good defender. I remember him from my playing days, back around Season 4, Season 5, he was really good, so... I'm a little surprised to see the bids this low, but I guess it's to be expected with such a late sign-up, and, you know, some of the captains being newer to the game, maybe don't remember us old timers. It's like Crowman. Oh, and Wasa's in the channel here. The newest member of the Night's Watch.
How's it going?
Looks like
Feels good, fam. Feels good. Yeah, that was random, but I like it.
I know Crowman got a bunch of the former Spaceballs to sign up because we were looking to bring back the Central Revolution, so... Interesting. Pass the flag. I'm surprised AK went as high as he did, just given his availability issues. He's stated a few times that he might not be super active this season, so we'll see. It's a little bit of a risk for pass the flag, but you know, if he does show up, he could be one of the better defenders or better offenders in the league. So Wasa, what are your thoughts on playing Centra this season? I know it's not your home server, but being on a Centra team and potentially playing Sphere, you think that's going to affect your game, or are you just going to power through it?
I'm just going to power through it. I already won a Nooper on a Radius team, so now I got to win one on a Centra team. Easy game.
Okay, that's a good attitude. I like the thinking there. You gotta you have to be perfectly balanced, as you will. Get the Radius Nooper Ball, get the Centra Nooper Ball, and then maybe you can go for an Orbit Nooper Ball. Become the first. That was definitely next. Become the first Euro team to win a Nooper Ball. Oh, Vader, he banned me last night. So big ups to Vader for banning me on a failed boat. I definitely deserved it, but hilarious nonetheless and totally worth it. So congrats to Vader for going in the auction, and please don't ban me again.
We're bringing boats back, y'all. We're bringing the boats back. Snowball with the in-chat snipe on Arm Branch saying he knows how an auction draft works, right?
Oof, ouch.
Ooh, my bones. And a fax machine. Like I said, I really enjoy names where the bids, Arm Branch bid 16 on fax machine, really amuses me for no reason other than we're buying a fax machine, everybody. Some old technology, but fax machine, not that old of a player, if I remember, unless it's a name.
Also known as Laser Pig in past seasons.
Yes. Laser Pig's been around for a while. Like I said, I'm still used to the old names.
For those of you wondering in the chat, the Holden Gate Warriors versus Texas Hold'em game will be coming on after the draft. So hold on.
Well, I bet you guys can guess what the last thing I streamed was. Alright, I'm gonna move off of that real quick. So, Turd, you're gonna have to give them the update verbally.
Oh man, I don't know if I'm cut out for play-by-play. This is tough. Like Arm Branch, maybe. Oh no, Jackal's bidding up Fax Machine quite a bit here. Arm Branch still looking to pick up his first player through the auction. And he does. He gets Fax Machine for 42 tag coins. Brings him down to 38 overall. So at this point, it looks like Taurus with the Probots is the only captain to have decided not to pick anybody up yet. WYDLOL is up now.
Yo.
Hey, and we have Gargantua himself.
Your screen's not showing, bro.
I know. I had to update it. I'm doing it right now.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, we're on standby. Well, for those of you watching at home, WYDLOL just went for 24 tag coins to Pass the Flag. So Pass the Flag is now officially done with the auction. He has, well, I guess he could get a 0 bid on somebody, but with 0 tag coins, he's effectively done until the snake draft.
So, while I'm here, y'all want an interview?
Absolutely.
Well, then fucking ask questions.
Have you played with ASAP Caplord before? Are you familiar with his playstyle, or?
No, I never.
Never. Okay.
Seems cool though.
That's good. So yeah, what are your goals for this season? Aside from obviously, you're trying to win as many games as possible. What are you looking to accomplish here? Like
this season, what I'm trying to accomplish? I'm just trying to fucking demolish some pussy, bro. Just fine. Yeah, I'm just trying to go in hard.
Yeah, man. I mean, when you walk down the street, you have people saying, "Oh my God, that's Garg. Let me get your autograph."
Dude. It's you say it like it's fun. It's not cool, dude. I have to like push bitches off my fucking dick. It's not cool.
Yeah, that must be tough. I mean, I know the fame that comes with as the first runner-up for Pacific Division co-captain. Season 5. I know the fame that comes along with NLTP stardom.
Not interrupt your coolness, but like it's not cool for me to walk down the street and like me walking with a girl and like people are trying to just fucking blow me. Like it ain't cool. Like I don't like that. So any y'all bitches out there who are trying to do that shit, I know who you are. Ain't cool. Don't do it. It sucks. You make me look bad.
You heard it here first from the man himself. Stay off of Garg's dick.
Yeah, keep off it, It's so fucking dumb.
This is
no,
this is some real professional interviewing going on right now.
We're professional.
Seriously, man. Like, get off my dick. I'm fucking can't take it anymore. God, get off my fucking dick!
Garg, I'm to understand you're kind of a master of antiquing. Can you tell me about a piece you picked up recently that you really enjoy?
Yeah, no, it was mahogany. It was a nice little cupboard. It had that little bottom layer of 2 drawers, and it was perfect. It was sanded, perfect. Like drawers fitted. Oh, amazing!
Do you know its origin?
It rolled right through. I think it was. From what I had heard, its place of origin, where it originated, where it was created, was actually Berlin.
Berlin. Had these, yes, Berlin are famous for their 2-drawer.
Bottom tier drawers, bottom tier drawers, with a big open face, fronting panel.
Mahogany. You said.
Yeah, mahogany.
And where did you find this gem?
I found this gem at a flea market, man. Would you believe it?
It's crazy.
Yeah,
what kind of shit you come across.
I know, but it had like
Always
a
be
little.
vigilant.
It had a little signature. It said, what did it say? It said, fuck. Hold on, let me think.
I hope it didn't say fuck.
Hitler was here.
Why don't you go check?
1943.
No, stop! Don't fucking ruin my joke. I was gonna say AH 1940. That's what I was gonna fucking say. But you ruined my fucking goddamn joke.
I couldn't help myself. What can I say?
No. You were on top of it. No, you're good. You were the preface. You know, I just added on to it. Okay. Oh, whatever. Any more questions?
Yo,
I have a question as to why the draft is not going on in second speed.
Yes,
the auction is paused.
The auction is
actually.
paused right
yeah.
now, guys. That's why we've been.
Yeah,
talking
so
about that
our loyal viewers at home, you're not actually missing anything.
Wait, can I get some insider information? They give me a fourth. I wasn't paying attention.
Yo, can I talk? This is some bullshit, though.
Oh,
I
fair
had
enough.
Refined.
I had Kool-Aid. What the
Welcome to
hell?
the channel, Refined.
Wait,
I'm
you got
s-
screwed, bro?
I'm so upset, dude.
Why
Wait,
is-
you got
why is
screwed, bro?
Refined?
What happened? Refined.
Talk,
give
talk
us.
about
Give
it,
us.
Refined.
This
we're-
is the last.
we're here
This
for
is the
you.
last 48. Give us the first 48.
The first 48.
Give us the first 48. What happened?
Would you say Carp is pulling a
Start
Vince
from the
McMahon?
beginning.
Ah, they're redoing the. Damn.
So, woke up, ate some Cocoa Pebbles, and I didn't have any milk.
Go.
So I was
Oh,
like,
man.
shit,
Go.
I'm fucked. Alright.
You try
Where'd
using
Refined
orange
go?
juice.
I was trying to go for a fine story of how the fact that he was voting on someone and I told him to the last 48. Stick with the first 48.
It
Whatever.
looks like the auction is about to be unpaused, so it looks like Refined had to head back.
Go.
As Carp is cycling through here so we can get to whoever the current
Go.
nominator will be.
My interview's over, right? I can leave.
You can do whatever you want, man.
Alright, cool. I'm staying around. I'm sticking around.
Okay, Sass is up.
Sass with 2-4. I hope the next person bids 6 on them for continuity. Damn it, Jackals. You ruined it.
Jackal's fucking everything up. We'll blame Majosto for that, as he is Jackal's former
Sass?
captain.
Sass
take
is a
it.
pretty cool dude. Just saying.
You heard it here first, folks.
Cap Lord, ASAP Cap Lord Sass is a pretty cool dude. Anyways.
So we have confirmation that the dollar sign in ASAP Caplord's name is actually pronounced like an S. So despite its aesthetic value, it still holds the grammatical functions of the letter S.
Yeah.
Does it still stand for soon?
That's a good question. As soon as possible,
You know what?
Caplord.
Since
So
Or
it
does it
doesn't-
stand
so
for
is it like-
dollars?
Well, it could be as soon as possible dollars Caplord. Like, he's a Caplord who's trying to get dollars as soon as possible. I don't know. One of the great mysteries of the universe.
Yes.
Tampa Bay can pick up Sass. On the cheap, Heinous is now down to 2 tag coins.
There's a lot of screens in front of awaiting.
Second, I'm gonna buy you a second monitor for your birthday.
Yeah, can I do
have
that
one.
right now?
Sorry.
Can I get you like just a direct? What
I had-
is
I
it? Day
to change
shipping.
I had to change my setup when I moved, which sucks, but it's the way it is. We should
When
be
did you
back to
move?
normal now.
Where'd you move from, and where'd you move to?
I moved from Albuquerque to New Mexico to Florida.
To Florida?
To the Florida.
Oof.
To the Florida?
Yes.
Talk
In
about,
California.
talk about a lateral move. New Mexico to Florida. It's,
Oh wait, no, he did move to Florida. Oh my god.
even worse, it's the panhandle of Florida. So
Yeah,
you don't even get the Miami beaches or anything like that. You get the
No,
The
you just
swamps.
you just get everybody's grandma and grandpa.
No, they're further south, man. I'm in redneck country. I'm in North Florida, aka South Georgia.
Okay, what gets me is you sound so proud. Are you?
No. Absolutely not.
Yo, I'm from North Florida and I fucking hate it, bro.
I'm not from here. I just live here, man. I grew up in New Hampshire.
Second Skin's a New England boy through
Fair
and through.
enough. Oh, Ballerina's getting bit up. Hey,
He's going to Jackals there for the
Well,
balls on ya.
She has a vagina.
Nah, everyone who plays Tag Pro is a dude.
All right.
We're all 25-year-old pre-law students.
Oh yeah, that was a joke a long time ago. I forgot about that. We're all 20
That is a very old.
pre-law.
That is a very old joke.
Listen,
I
man,
forgot about that, man.
we're gonna show our age here.
Yeah, you can tell
Cash.
the stream is made up of old people.
Yeah, man. 90s memories, man. Cartoons.
Hey, after this, we're gonna go watch Heavyweights and some Rocket League. All right, or not Rocket League, Rocket Power. That's the one.
Yeah, well, you know, both
Hey.
the same.
We are riders on a mission. Action comes in fun position. Rocket power. That's right. I still know the theme song.
Something to submission.
I like the fat Hawaiian guy who would always give them like advice in the form of old Hawaiian legends, which are mostly just common sense.
I remember them talking for the first time about poop on a stick, and I was like, "That's a thing."
I think
Poop
my
on a
favorite.
stick.
I think my favorite thing is the handshake, the woogity woogity woogity.
Woogity woogity woogity.
Eat my shorts. TP
Yes.
hits me up with the woogity woogity there as well.
I like how Squid, his name was Squid, was the fucking
Yeah, Squid-
lame ass motherfucker. You always had that kid who just moved into the neighborhood who's like, I'm interesting. And like, he just made it into the show. Like,
Hey.
there's always that kid who's just in the background who just kind of made it.
We got some other 90s memories here with Keenan Thompson from Keen. Let's go watch some Keenan and Kel next, boys. And because do you know who loves orange soda?
Kel loves orange soda, of course.
You know I do. Ooh.
Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh.
Man, this stream's gotten unexpectedly nostalgic. Right now.
No, you know, just flip the stream, put in that like little '90s, what is it, Nickelodeon stream.
Gonna watch
That-
some
yeah.
like what cat
I got a link to
dog and are you what was the
Cat
what was the girl
Are
that
you
was
afraid of
that?
the dark?
Yeah,
Are you
well,
afraid of the
Cat
dark?
Are you afraid of the
Dog,
dark?
cat
What was the girl that turned into like a puddle of goo?
Oh fuck!
Oh,
I had the biggest crush
Alex
on her
Mack?
in the '90s.
I want to say
Yeah,
Alex Mack.
the secret world.
The Secret Life of
Mack or
Alex
something.
Mack or something like that. Yeah,
you
yeah.
had a crush on the girl who turned into the puddle.
Yeah, man. Well, when she was in
Hey, when she was in solid
she's-
form,
she's
she
a
was
dime.
pretty
Yeah,
tight,
dude,
yep.
she was banging, and then just you do your thing. She's
Can I
puddle
say-
of goo.
10-year-old me had terrible taste in women. Can I
You're
say?
making those teenagers melt, man.
Say making those tantrums smell.
No, teenagers,
Oh,
not tantrums. Oh fuck! I'm just imagining a mass amount of tantrums and I'm melting. I'm
Well-
sort of happy.
That's the wrong kind of sphere ball right there. I'll tell you. Oh boy.
Nah, man. Do you ever used to hide behind the couch when Doug came on? Because it was so embarrassing every time he talked to fucking Patty Mayonnaise. 'Cause that's what
Yes.
I used to do.
Yes.
Dude, I was so embarrassed of fucking Doug. Like
Yeah,
I couldn't
Doug was pretty lame.
I couldn't fucking face the TV screen. I had to fucking hide behind the couch. But like every time he talked to fucking Patty Mayonnaise, like when him and Skeeter talk, all good.
What I
Great
didn't
show.
get is why was Skeeter blue and why was Roger green?
Because
And then
black.
Doug was like white. Like, like,
No,
like yeah. I mean, Skeeter he certainly uses African American
what's-
vernacular English.
what's that thing? When you like turn the camera to an opposite infrared something. I don't know what the fuck to call it. I know what you're talking about. And I knew if I saw it, it would make a lot of sense.
I believe you.
But like, okay, okay. It used to be a thing like when it was black and white, like you'd switch it and it'd be like blue and something. It's a thing. Comments, come on, help me out. You know what I'm talking about, guys. Come on, please help me. Don't make me sound racist. Come on.
Okay. I don't know.
It's like an influx or like an injuncture or like
Re-
something
reflex?
in.
Reflexive.
It's like a
something?
video. It's a video effect. It's. Fuck.
I got you. No, Skeeter was definitely black. I just don't get why Roger was green. Like, why are there green people in the show?
They fucked up. They fucked up with the RGB thing, and they just like switched it to opposite. and just rolled with it. That's what it was. Okay. That's what
That
it
makes
was.
sense. That makes
All right,
sense.
people have gotten drafted. And I feel like we haven't talked at all about them, and I know they want to be talked
Yeah,
about.
we've missed a bunch of draft picks. Shout out to Macon Bacon, my former Miners teammate under Ebola's leadership, way back in the day. I think the team, the antagonists.
Wait, we were just discussing how people who didn't get drafted didn't get talked about, and you're talking about somebody who hasn't even been drafted yet.
Well,
Just
he's up right now, Macon Bacon.
Yeah.
He's being bid on.
we should probably talk about, after making bacon, other people that have gotten drafted.
All right. It looks like the recent ones are. We talked about Sass, but Life of Brian, the Playmaker.
Life of Brian should be really good. I played with him in tryouts a little bit. I was really impressed with him on defense. So he's a good pickup for Jackals. Well, I'm not sure what is Jackals a Radius captain this season.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's East Coast. Let's just say
East Coast. Okay, because I know Life of Brian is like Massachusetts or New Hampshire or something along those lines.
Right.
Then we have the Playmaker going to the Pro Box with Taurus.
Who is Playmaker is a playmaker.
He is really good. He's really good
he
in
makes
pubs.
some plays.
It's the only time I've played with him is in pubs, but he's always impressed me.
Wow. When did you edit that commentator thing? Because I'm in there.
I did it
He
a while
he
ago.
did it on the fly, man.
Yeah.
Dude, that's fucking dank. Anyways, Playmaker, yeah. A few seasons back when I was doing top 10, dude, he was throwing out fucking amazing plays. So, I'm curious to see what he does with Taurus, especially.
Are you going to
as a
pick up
partner.
top 10 again this season?
No, somebody already claimed it, so I am so happy they took it, because top 10s are a lot of fucking work when you're actually trying to do it well.
Let's give that shout out to whoever it is. Find out, and
Yeah.
I'll post them in the stream and put some stuff in chat for them.
Big pickup for Business Bird here.
I'll look it up right now.
Getting Macon Bacon, so that should be a good combo there.
All right, we're down to 1, 2, 3, 4. Almost half the teams now with under 20 right now. It's,
Whoa!
nice
I gotta
watch.
make it. I gotta make an interruption because I
Go
can't
for it.
believe I haven't said it yet. Second skin, more like foreskin.
Boo! Boo!
That was so any of you unaware.
Oh.
That was essentially what Garg would type in chat literally anytime I came on for that was 2 years ago consistently.
Oh my god! I remember you streamed one of our games that it was a good game that I enjoyed rewatching, and every time I'd hear, God, every time fucking Gargantua says second skin, more like foreskin. It's so annoying, and I was just like, God damn! From here on out, second skin is always foreskin. Like I remembered it.
While we were talking about male sex organs, Mercaso, formerly known as Mikaso, gets picked up for under 20 by Taurus. So he's got Probots. Taurus with Probots. He's made some good moves here. He only had 50 tag coins to start off with, so I think getting Playmaker and Mercaso for a combined 30 is pretty good on his part.
All right, getting some confirmation here that Bald Eagle is doing the top 10s. Garg passing that torch there to Bald Eagle. He's in the chat right now. If that's your Twitch name and your tag pro name, Bald Eagle. So shout out to you for picking up top 10. Always good to see.
Nice job. Yep, you're in it now, bitch. Fucking getting called out in the draft. Everybody knows you're doing it. Super committed. Better fucking commit.
Oh man,
T-Swift only up to 1 here on the bid. Armbranch
T-Swift only up to
pushes,
1?
Armbranch pushes it up to 3. Let's see.
I'm a
Let's
little
see if
delayed.
T-Swift goes any higher. Hold on.
nope. It goes to 3 to He Hate Re with Arm Branch.
There you go, Garg. I just gave you the link to the live draft, so you shouldn't be on a delay. So you don't have to watch it through the stream.
Oh, boy.
You're not going to be able to comment, just giving you the heads up. So if you sign in, you're still not going to be able to say anything in chat.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Figured I'd give you that heads up.
it's okay.
Corpse is up right now, one of the top Centra defenders left on the board. Again,
Yeah.
looks like it's going to be between Ranger and Crowman, whoever wants him more.
It's actually Pork's second brother, and also third cousin,
Ranger,
and also
Ranger maybe
first
trying
mom.
to bid up Crowman so he doesn't have enough to bid him out here. I wouldn't be surprised if Ranger goes up above 22 to 25 here, just to try to get his Crowman's remaining below his, so that Ranger essentially has free choice of whoever he wants.
I think Crowman anticipated, though, as he lets Ranger take Porks for 16. So Crowman's really got a stranglehold on Center. He's got 33 more tag coins than Ranger and 43 more than Fender. So he can really get anyone he wants in Center at this point.
Or he actually has the most remaining. He could pretty much choose any player, period, at the end, and get him. Sphere, Origin, Pi.
That's true, but he has to pick up some Center players here, or he'll risk becoming a Sphere team, since he already has Wasa, who I think has Origin listed as his primary server.
Believe, yes.
So yeah, he has to pick up at least one more Center player to maintain Center status. Majosta just added the one comment about antiquing. That was his only contribution. I think his commentator status should be revoked. You're gonna have...
Go.
Yeah, oh, well, okay. Well, Kerman bids up balls to you here, so he's going offense again. And then Fender has the next bid, so we're going to have back-to-back Center bids. Yeah, I think we're going to have some strong teams here. I'm really interested to see how the pro bots come together. I'll be especially interested. I'm guessing Make and Bacon is going to make the jump from B team back up to A team this season, so we'll see how he handles that transition. Yeah, I would hope you're not spending 42 coins on a on a B teamer. As Crowman wins balls to you, so Crowman low-key has one of the better offenses in the league right now. Between Wasa and balls to you, those are both guys who can really carry an offense. So, chemistry is always a concern. I don't know how much those two have played together in the past, but I think overall they should be a dynamic duo, a gruesome twosome, if you will.
Gruesome twosome.
Gruesome twosome and full effect.
Are they like fucking Eiffel Towering some bitches? Like just.
Well, that wouldn't be a twosome anymore.
Well,
so they're obviously docking. Or
right, but
hot dogging
honestly,
or
anybody who ever Eiffel Tower someone it's for them. Like it's not for the person in the middle. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. Eiffel Towering is definitely a good way to
they're just
connect
the
with
bridge.
your bro.
Yeah, they're just the bridge that connects the two. A gruesome twosome always makes a fucking Eiffel Tower, man. If they can. People will it. Alright, so it seems like we're gonna have a long time before these pick. Anybody looking like really hot right now? East and West? Let's pick an East and West squad.
I think the Night's Watch is looking really good on offense. We'll see how the defense shakes out, but Wasa and balls to you are going to be good.
Yeah.
I think Alt F4 and Garfield are going to make an amazing combo on offense as well. Just Alt F4, also known as Boogie, also known as Matrix. He's been around for a long, long time. Let's see. I think T-Swift was an absolute steal, as much as I hate to say the word steal again.
No, man. Do you?
So I think T-Swift is going to be really good for Arm Branch there, especially going as cheaply as he did.
Well, I do agree with you on
I like how
T-Swift
Fender
going
just
so
picked
low.
up Fiender.
Yes, Fiender, also known as Linux Ball, also known as Chinky, although I think that name was banned due to blatant racism.
Yep.
So
It was discussed, and it was discussed shortly.
Yes,
Because
exactly.
he commented, and it was downvoted, and he was like, what the fuck? Like, it's done. And that was
Yes, as Carp in the comments of Twitch says, yes, Alt F4 was also Glide, he was Boogie, he was Matrix, I think, at some point.
Wait,
Or no,
which-
he was Matrix,
He
Matrix,
was
Glide
not Matrix.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was Boogie, not to be confused with Boogie DM, he was just Boogie.
What about the
Um,
other Boogie? There's two Boogies. There's
There's a-
Boogie and Boogie.
There's a whole
Yeah,
lot of boogies.
I think he was just Boogie, not Boogie DM.
Like Boogy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rain,
Not-
Ranger's telling you definitely not Matrix in the chat. Matrix.
Yeah, he was Matrix.
Yeah.
Matrix.
Gotcha.
Like the movie.
I'm kind of curious what Nameless does.
I'm really interested. The team that I'm looking
Yeah,
at
he-
most
he
is
picked
the
up-
Tampa Bay I thing. I'm really interested to see how that team will go. Just going back to that.
Yeah, especially we'll see how Keekly comes back. I don't know how long he's been gone for, but it's been some sort of a decently long absence from competitive. And yeah, Nameless especially, he picked up the first pick in the draft with active. He spent almost all his tag coins, and he's just kind of been sitting on that 13 ever since. So we'll see what he does here.
I mean, is that 2 offense right there? Because isn't Active playing offense, right?
I think
Isn't-
so. Yeah,
And Nameless is too as well, right?
yeah. So he still needs to pick up his defensive pairing. So I don't know if he has a sleeper or
Well, not
what.
to shit on my own role, but you can. I think a lot of lower tier defender players can really step up. That's
Oh, for sure.
my own take.
And especially if you have a really good offense that can hold
Right.
the flag for a long time, that
Well,
can
just-
cover up
yeah.
a lot of defensive.
Allow you to
weaknesses.
open up plays and get the return for them to cap. Yeah, and I mean, especially if you have a smart offense who can occasionally switch on and off and play a role and getting that return.
Although I'm looking at the draft packet, Nameless has himself listed as D, so maybe he will be playing defense.
And now we've got
In any case,
Chaotic or Chow T.
yes, Chowtik.
Chatik, Lopatik.
I'm certain that he wants to be, or he or she wants to be called Chaotic, but Chow
No,
Teak
no,
is how
it's
I'm
a
going
he.
to say it forever.
It's a he. And me and Sass already gave them our pronunciation, so that's not a bad squad. That's not a terrible squad. Coach Giano and Circle doing his thing. Oh, okay, you know, the moment I said Circle, I just never mind. It's okay.
I've always liked calling him Sir Clay instead of the Circle, just
Oh,
because
do people call him Circle?
some people do.
I've never heard that.
They're a bunch of douchebags and
I-
should
It's-
never
it's-
be
it-
talked about ever again. It's always Circle.
The whole point of having the space in between the Sir and the
Yeah.
Clay is that it's Sir Clay, not Circle.
Yeah,
Come on, people.
I mean, obviously he's French. Look at how oddly brown he is. He's not like full on. He's not like full on Indian brown. He's very French brown. Like he's Sir Clay.
Oh my god.
Whatever, he gets it. He's a jerk.
Hey
Oh.
guard. How many beers in are you right now? Let's
Me?
just go with that.
What's weird is like I'm so conscious of all of this, and it's weird to say I'm like 10 beers deep. But
It's not
should,
weird at all.
Nope,
I
that
should
sounds
also
just
say
about right.
I got out at 2:30 of
Got
work
out of,
today.
You got out of work.
I had to work. I had to wake up at 5.
Oof.
I had to be at work at 6. I had to work till 2:30. My job isn't exactly a just desk job. All right. Somebody got drafted. ASAP.
Pele for 2 tag coins. It's Heinous Anus looks like he is the first captain to fully fill out the 5 auction slots here.
Yes. But anyways, I say that as if I'm like you interrupted me, but I'm just continuing from what I was saying.
Go for it.
Is that my job is very physical? Like it takes a lot of strength.
A lot of
Pers-
Eiffel Towers involved.
There's a lot of me physically exerting myself. And sometimes you just gotta fuck the ground, dude.
Do you
But,
work? Do you
no,
work from
okay.
the windows to the wall till the sweat drips down your balls?
I am
skeet, motherfucker.
I'm a meat man. That's my fucking title. I'm not joking.
That's a great title.
Misophists in the chat saying
it gets
Garg is
better.
a stripper.
It gets better. Guess what? I'm gonna
Yes,
eventually
Mr. Fista, he
become.
sure is.
No, wait. It gets better. I'm gonna eventually become a fucking boner. Yeah. No, that's a title. You're all fucking silence. I'm gonna become a fucking boner.
Like a physical representation
Yes,
of a boner, or
he's
you're just
going-
gonna turn into
No,
He's
I'm
going to be a hard penis.
I work
so
in a meat.
like
I
Jeff
work
Goldblum in The Fly. You're just
No.
gonna turn into an erect penis.
Wait,
Now
no.
that's a throwback.
This is all real. That's a great movie, by the way, a great B movie. And no, what I do is I work in the meat department, so I could officially become a boner, where I remove the bones from things. Fucking Mudkip! Woo! Mudkip, welcome to the team.
Shouldn't you be a deboner then if you're removing the bones? It's not like
Yeah,
you're putting bones
but
back
it's
in.
so much funner to say boner.
It is.
That's true.
I worked with a lot of meat cutters, and the ones that were dealing with the whole
They're fucking
breakdown,
boners.
they love calling themselves boners. They really do.
Oh.
They think it's super amusing because
You know what?
Like-
Yeah.
because like everyone, we're all 12 in the inside. We love a good fart joke. But yeah,
I'm
we
a
got-
simple man.
Hey man, when you know what you want, you get what you want. Much
And I
going
get
for one
boners.
though.
I get boners all the time.
Man. So
No, there was a point to something something a few minutes ago. Something had to have been said, and I forgot what it was. I meant to go back to it. I don't know what it was. Somebody got drafted. Mudkip, you're awesome.
Mudkip, welcome to the Wheel Can Yosemite Dinos.
We got him for one. We can get another, right? That's the thing.
Go.
Nameless.
Can we
with
grab
13.
a fifth? There's 5 things in there.
And I mean, ASAP has 41 coins left, so he still has Pika, whoever. Pretty much, he's got the most Eastern tag coins left. So,
I'm raising my hand. Come back to me when you can. Mr. Foreskin. I'm raising my. Oh, okay, we got Grand Parsons. I don't think that's what Caplord wanted with 41 coins left.
no, I think there's a mistake there. Hey, Garg, you want to grab ASAP and tell him to come down here because he's
He
filled
definitely
out.
said, "Oops." he even vocalized. He said, "Oops."
Yeah.
With 41 coins left. I mean, alright, at least we get the first pick in the draft.
Go.
Graham Parsons, welcome to the team, man. Not that, no, you know what, fuck it, whatever, just welcome. Maybe he's a happy surprise. Does anybody know who Graham Parsons is?
Ingram Cecil Connor III, known professionally as Graham Parsons, was an American singer, songwriter, guitarist, and pianist. Parsons is best known for his work within the country music genre. This is from Wikipedia.
We got Randy Bobandy for 0 too. Yeah, can you look him up?
Interesting that Graham was listed. So Graham Parsons is actually Alanis, is the current name, Alanis. Graham Parsons is the last name. He apparently is from Quebec. Played defense in NLTP B team last season.
Nice.
He had a 916 DGASP in B team last year, so
Maybe looking for
pretty solid.
Yeah, solid B team or possibly A team if he's improved here. So not a bad pickup, but I don't think it's who ASAP really wanted.
What the fuck is happening? Everybody's going for nothing now.
It's
Well, most of the teams are starting to run out of tag coins.
But
There's
not,
also
not
okay,
me or
so
Boss Tanya.
well, okay, so here's the thing: the person with the most tag coins remaining gets the first pick in the snake draft. So
ooh,
Right.
that could have been
so if
ASAP's
you
plan
only-
there.
So if you only have one pick left, or you only have one auction slot left, you might as well try to save your coins and get that top snake pick in.
Right, but what if that pick gets nominated that you want?
Then you're fucked.
Yeah, exactly. If you have already 5 rosters.
I don't know. It's a tough one. I mean, you just got to grab the player you think you want now and hope that the other guy falls to the snake.
To which I think Cap Lord back to his quote. Whoops. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. We'll make up for it. It's okay. Grant Parsons, I don't mean to shut you. No, you're cool, dude. I don't even know. Maybe he wanted you. Maybe you're awesome. I don't know. I just don't want him to play back this and be like, oh boy, Beal, I got fucking drafted in the auction draft, and then him hearing me being like, what the fuck?
Oh my!
I think it's important to remember that the final slot in the auction list there for most teams is going to be a starting B teamer. So
Griff with the 5th choice got the 2nd highest tag coin choice on Armbranch's team. Good job, Griff.
Oh,
Hey, we got ASAP and Jackals in here. They filled out their teams. So we're gonna start with Jackals. Jackals for the Balzania. How do you feel you did so far in this auction? You got 20 tag coins remaining. You didn't want to use them, and you picked up Randy Bobandy at the very end there to fill out your team. Tell me what your thoughts are right now.
Go.
You're not accurate in what you're saying in numbers.
Nah, he's there. No, I got Ballerina was like she looked really good in tryouts, and I wanted someone who would really enter the offense as a spot up, so I'm glad I got her. And Brazga's, I honestly didn't expect to get him so little. I was considering also Flaccid, but I'd already filled up my team, so that didn't happen. And then Life of Brian, a lot of people sleep on it. A lot of people slept on him. Caplord was just messing with me by bidding him up one, but I don't think. I think a lot of people think I made some big mistakes, and I'm hoping we prove them wrong.
I think your only mistake is not drafting Garfield to play for Balsania.
Well, he is a
for the
super
meme
player.
value alone.
I know if Garfield wasn't like going to go for 43, I'd have considered it for the memes, like in the snake. But I mean, he's obviously going to go in the auction.
Yeah.
Can I
Absolutely.
add
Go for it.
Jackals?
I don't know. Can you add?
You had a prelim pick, right?
Yeah,
And it was.
Demon.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I thought it was a different person. But you asked me, and I really appreciated you asking me. I would have loved.
Yeah, you were my number 2 pick as far as I considered in this draft. You're the GOAT defender. I liked your tactics to tank your draft stock.
Oh, thank you.
That's good. That was very good. I was impressed.
I'm rubbing my chest and thanking you in appreciation. But you had started the initial. For anybody who doesn't know Lil Jackal's history, he was the first man to start an actual center flag league.
Yeah, you were on my team, weren't you? Or
Yes,
you were a captain.
No, I was a captain, and I shouldn't have been. But anyways,
Yeah, well, it happens.
you started that.
Chuck to finish.
I was desperate for captains. by the
Everybody
end of
should know that, like, Jackals, he doesn't not have history. He has a lot of history of just being a creator.
Well, which is it? Does he not have history, or does he have a lot of history?
He has a lot of history, but at the same time, a lot of people don't know his history. He's like the Italy of World War II. Like,
Are you calling him a bad guy?
So
Everybody-
are you saying he's the Mussolini?
He was-
is Shackles
he was totally
the
cool with
Mussolini
Nazis.
of Tag Pro?
people know he
Jackals
was
is totally cool with Nazis, you know?
Yeah.
Is that what you're trying to say?
some people know he was involved, but a lot of people just don't care. That's the thing with Jackals.
All right.
That
He also
Okay.
conquered Ethiopia and some other African states.
he likes Africa. Who gave a shit? You know,
All right,
really.
Thanks for the Jackals treatment. We're gonna talk about ASAP's team as he finishes up as well. ASAP, you still in here?
Yep.
Alright. So, what was your
Wait,
Grams
wait,
Parson
wait.
there? That was an oops in chat.
I'll take it from here. ASAP.
Hey, guard.
Why the fuck did you draft me?
Well, guard, I saw you on there.
Good.
You look kind of lonely there up at the top. I thought I'd drag you down to my level.
Oh, you know what? I appreciate that.
But yeah, going into
I
the
really
draft.
do. A lot of people try to like bring me up to their level, and I can never get up there. Like, I'm not a climber. I like to roll downhill.
It's easier, you know?
Yeah, so I appreciate you allowing me to just go, fetal position, curl up, and just go left. Because I'm facing.
By the way, Turd Ferguson goes for 0.
Some direction.
What kind of fucking scrub goes in the auction for a 0 bid?
Not to interrupt your interview. Other people have questions for you. You go ahead. Oh,
Oops after Graham.
They went straight for the fucking throat. Oh, I'm so sorry.
I said oops after Graham. No, I definitely wanted Graham. Yeah, most likely. I knew I'd be able to get him, obviously. I had enough tag coins. But I mean, so I kind of took a...
You had 41.
I know, it's a lot. Going into the draft, though, there are definitely people I wanted. Macon is definitely at the top of the list. I thought him and Garg would be perfect together, but Bird also knows that Macon's pretty damn good.
We tried it.
Well, good to know, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's actually a really good decision. It was gone.
There we go. But I think you and Graham or you and Mudkip... I think Mudkip's a big risk to play with you, but I think it's high reward too, so I want to see how it goes. Graham Parsons, though, he's a lot more safe as a prevent defender.
There's a trade.
I think he would match well with you. Also, Sadness, very underrated. Smart guy. He started using a mic a lot more efficiently. Smart player, too. I think we'll have
I fucking love Sadness.
I do, too, man. I see him in pubs. We always say hi to each other. He's a great guy. He's a smart player.
I always tell him he brings me happiness.
I just giving you guys an update for the. I'm giving you guys an update for those in the chat right now. We're on a pause right now.
Alright, let's get our update. What's our update?
It's the draft is being paused for a second right now, just so that I pulled to a different screen, just so you guys don't get worried. When the auction comes back up, I'll bring it right back.
Oh, thank God! I haven't smoked a cigarette in like 12 hours. I'll be back.
That's right.
So, tell me what your thought process was here as the only pie team, going with Ramstein, Keekly, Sass, and then Pele for 2. Talk to me a little bit about your thought process going through the draft here.
Very little thought process going into this. I thought I just saw these players fall to amounts that I thought were reasonable, and then wrote a bid, and I'm actually kind of happy with how things ended up.
Now, how many of those? I know Pele's, who was Lou previously, which might have been why he dropped only for 2 there. Lou is a previous minors player, so pretty nice pickup there for 2 in my opinion.
I think so. Yeah.
Tell me what your thought process was on Ramstein. I believe he's a Radius player. Is that correct?
Yeah, he's Radius, and I don't know. I think we're pretty or at least I'm pretty flexible with where we play. So I don't think it would be too much of a problem lag wise. I think if you can handle Radius, you can usually handle Pi alright. I don't know. That was kind of why I was like, yeah, he's probably worth checking out, and hopefully it pays off.
And so you and Pele are the 2 Radius players that you picked up there. And draft's starting back up right now. So, never mind. It's just Carp playing with the sounds, and I'm going to mute him. All right. So, a couple others. You got Keekly, and Keekly is, I believe.
Yeah, I thought Keekly was a solid pickup. I saw that there weren't many tag coins getting thrown at him, so I felt like that would be a steal if I got him where I got him.
Now, Pele and Keekly are both listed as positions as two-way players. Do you see one of them being more offense or more defense for your roster, or you think that's to be determined?
Kind of to be determined. I personally see Pele as more... I was thinking more offensively and Keekly defensively, but, it's up for discussion. I'm not set in the stone in anything. I feel like we've got a few players that are actually decent too. I think that could be advantageous in the long run.
All right. Well, thanks for coming on, Heinous, and the Tampa Bay I8 ping. Are you a Lightning fan? Are you a Lightning fan in real life as well?
No, I'm not. But when I heard that name, I couldn't pass it up.
All right. Well, congratulations on your draft so far, and hopefully it goes well for you in the Snake as well. Thanks for coming on, talking to us.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Oh, I'm going to turn sounds back on for you guys because Carp's done goofing around. As Glizzy goes to the Tag Time Theater and Refines team for 0. And we have... I'm going to try to get a couple more captains on that are full up on their teams here as Refined and Ranger are both...
What can you do?
Hey, what's up? How's it going? Yeah, so obviously drafted a lot of defenders. People are noticing that.
Oh shit! You got Chuck.
Yeah, I got Chuck, man. But obviously there's guys on this team that have played both positions. Carp and Glide, also known as Garfield and Alt F4, have both had a lot of success on O. So that might be a possibility for us. Porps is somebody who I had my eye on because I played with him season 10 on TPW. I'd actually even asked to start a draft him that season because he was somebody that I thought had a lot of talent. So I'm excited to get him for only 16. And then, I had about 23 coins left, I guess. I was pretty sure Crowman was going to want Chuck. I was pretty sure Fender was going to want Chuck. So I was kind of surprised that Crowman let him go for 18. Now Crowman has all the coins he needs for that last spot. I have no idea who's spending them on, but good luck to him.
Hey man, you got fucking Chuck, bro.
Dude, I got fucking Chuck, bro. So, yeah, man, one thing about Chuck, just even looking at his past stats is he's not a one-dimensional player. He's able to cap, he's able to carry the flag, he's able to play O from a D position. So he's somebody that I talked to Carp as well. He was pretty high on Chuck too. So
can I create a little banner, a little banner for him?
Dude, create some banner, dude. Please.
It's not banner, but a banner.
A banner, something that you hold.
It's Chuck Fucks.
You just hold a Chuck banner in your hand.
It's always up there. It's
over
always
your head.
Up there, and it always says Chuck Fucks, man. Dude,
Chuck
Chuck
Fucks,
fucking fucks. He
Nice.
does. It's amazing. I love watching Chuck play. He's great. I used to do top 10s for that dude. Dude, man. Chuck fucking fucks. Yeah!
Sounds
Go,
good, man.
Ranger!
Sounds good. Thanks for the interview. Good luck to everybody else.
Ranger, you go, boy. You go.
You too, Garg. See ya.
Fuck like Chuck does. Hell yeah. Let's go, baby. Yo, can I ask a question? A question for the stream? Are we gonna roll straight into the round draft? The first, second, third round, fourth? We're gonna jump right into it. Alright, cool. Sounds great. Love the stream. Yo, y'all doing great stuff here. Yo, who's young? Somebody throw out in the stream who's young. He's gotta be somebody.
I'm gonna
Hopefully.
look it up real quick.
I can't watch the stream what they're saying, so I'm
Alright.
looking at the live. Oh, okay, somebody got picked up too. Fucking Naga.
Young is
When-
Young Pseudo, played B team last year. Has
Young Pseudo?
yeah, has a
What the fuck?
9.16
For
OGAST and a 6.26
Yeah,
DGAST.
okay. Can I interrupt you?
Yeah, go
Young
for it.
Pseudo went for 0?
It looks like it.
Yo, bro, shout out to my fucking Young Pseudo, bro, man. He was like my intaker on defense for practice. Dude, that man just fucking balls out. He does. He balls hard. Like, that's a great...
Businessbird just bid all of his remaining points on Clue Balls here. Clue Balls picked him up.
But wait, somebody went before him. We went from Young to Clue Balls. Young Pseudo, you fucking good boy. You get what you got, man. Take that shit. You gotta go hard.
Naga was the other one. Businessbird just rounds out his team there with the last two with Naga and Clue Balls.
Who the...
As Snowball
Oh.
just nominates Galvatron
So he got both Naga and
and Clue
Clue
Balls.
Balls. Okay, who the fuck is Naga? Anybody? Anybody picking up on that? Who's Naga? No? No, okay. Alright. I'll just come in with my like color commentary.
I
and
really
just
have to go to the bathroom.
throw in some bullshit. Naga's a great pick, actually. There, he's a great person. He's a great player. He's really gonna perform well, especially
Naga
that
should have
0
been
attack
playing
point pickup.
A team the past 2 seasons.
Naga?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
I got everybody I wanted. We're gonna be great.
Yes, that's a great mentality, business bird. I like it.
Well, it can't go worse than the last time I captained.
And to quickly interrupt
Good
there,
luck,
are you
everyone.
planning on playing defense or offense, business bird?
We'll see. Everybody on my team
okay.
goes both ways.
Hey. Oh, man. Sexual. Alright, cool. I like it. It's sexy. Bunch of bisexuals. I'm pursuit of happiness, no less. You know, man, you gotta pursue your happiness. You gotta get happiness, you know? Everybody does well. Alright, who's not complete? We don't have the Prevent Your Time Snowballs team complete. Alright, so they all have to get to 5. Yeah.
Thank you.
Your amazing draft strategy.
I closed my eyes and pretended it was still season 5.
Oh. How'd that work out for you?
We'll find out. I'm gonna look back at the season 5 rosters and figure out who the best player is available.
Guys, I got drafted.
Hey!
I'm so important. 0 points.
The fact that nobody wanted him and he went for 0 was really satisfying for me.
Yeah, burn. I'll have you know, I'm only kind of washed out.
So what I hear from that is that he has yet to hear the end of it. Please tell me you're gonna rub that in his face forever, right?
I rub
Yeah.
everything in his face all the time.
We constantly
Okay,
give each
cool.
other shit.
Oh, you know what? That's a good team dynamic.
Lots of probiotics, too.
That's how you build camaraderie.
Keeps
Right.
him regular.
Oh. Regular and upright?
Not really. I knew I wanted Turd and Mojo, and I knew nobody else really wanted them, so I knew they were kind of... they'd be cheap towards the end, and I was able to get 2 offensive players that were really high on my board. They were 2 of the highest players that I wanted for offense.
That's my one great solace in life, is that Turd is just as worthless as me.
I could have bid up Garfield
man.
a little more.
We're worthless together.
I feel like Ranger would have gone higher than he did.
I'm honestly surprised I didn't get a bit up more, so... Yeah, you could have done better.
I think so. Oh, thanks. Thanks for streaming.
We'll be seeing more of Crowman come Major League 6 Nimped season. So keep your
Sounds
keep an
good.
eye out for that.
Yeah, we'll keep a lookout.
Nobody knows what you're talking about, Turd.
No,
Everybody knows Major League 6 Nimped. Come on.
damn man.
There's currently 2 people Googling what that is right
There's
No, I have that in my back pocket. Google's not gonna search up for shit. So.
Garg is an Ask Jeeves man all the way.
Oh, dude, ask Jeeves. Jeeves knows everything.
I actually Googled Ask Jeeves the other day, and it's now rebranded to just Ask.com. They got rid of the G's.
You mentioned it so much. I tried to use it the other day. It's god awful. It's fucking terrible. I can try to Google anything, and it's just. I tried to Google Drive, and it said, "Are you trying to drive to Google?" No.
That's amazing.
This is the reason why people, yeah. That's
What?
fuck,
You nodding out?
dude. I'm like, yeah, no, I seriously am. I'm not gonna.
He's
put
still
it
drunk on that great find he got earlier.
No, I woke up at 5 a.m. this morning for work, and my work is very physical. So,
You gonna go through this all over again?
wait, did I already say this?
Yeah, you already gave the meat man speech. You're a meat
Oh
man,
shit! Yeah, I forgot.
and someday you'll be a boner.
Oh yeah, no, it's my future. Yeah, no, sorry guys, I didn't mean for anyone to hear this twice. God damn it, I wouldn't want to hear it once, personally, from me. So
I very much enjoyed it.
Oh no, I don't know. I'm just ready for this fucking auction to be over at least.
Yeah,
God
we
damn.
got 3 more picks, and then I think we have like a half-hour break before the snake starts.
Yeah. No, honestly, on say anybody with a solid defense, Bali's O, right?
I have
Anybody?
no idea. Who? Bald Eagle?
No, Bali.
Oh, Bali. Let me look it up.
Pretty sure he's O. I think Anze is trying to go this season, but when me and him were practicing together, he'd always want to be on me with the, but I mean, the fuck does that mean? So, no, I mean that's a great NPC pick with Anze. If you find a good O with them, I'd figure they'd go all out on their own. If Anze were to play.
I love how you just trailed out there, Garg. That was really good.
Yeah, man. Thanks. No, I'm just ready for fucking the draft, dude. This shit is too. I don't know.
One interesting wrinkle that I heard about recently is in terms of the snake draft, it's actually going to be done by percentage of tag coins spent rather than total amount of tag coins left.
Interesting.
So, which would make sense given the varying amounts of coins people started with. So, for instance, Crowman is at 43%, ASAP is at 41%. Taurus would be 17 out of 50 is what a little under 40%.
This fucker has 43 points left and he spent 0 on me?
Well, yeah, because he wants to get the first pick in the snake draft.
And he also hates you.
I am a 2-time NLTP runner-up. And my team
I gotta keep your
won
ego
the Minors League.
Yeah, Majosto is a Mooper Ball champion.
Season 2 gold here.
He's basically the Brian Hoyer of Miners Tag Pro.
Did your hands get arthritis when you play Mojo?
I don't know that I like that comparison, Tur.
You're not a fan?
Wait, I know this voice.
There's gotta be better ones out there. Who's that fucking bearded
Tavares
quarterback that rotates everywhere?
Charlie Whitehurst.
No. The one that played for the Bills.
Jesus.
Who are you talking about, Mojo?
The one that played for the Bills for a while. I don't know. He's played for every fucking team.
Oh, Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, Fitzpatrick.
Okay, that guy actually legit looks like you.
But he's
weird.
He's
He looks
Fitzmagic. He's Fitzmagic. He's not Fitzpatrick.
Looks like we have a bit of delay here
Fitzmagic.
from Snowball.
He is Fitzmagic. Because he's so good, he has a nickname. You think Brian Hoyer has a nickname?
Hoyer the Destroyer.
Come on.
Hoyer.
Yeah, come on.
exactly.
The Brian Destroyer.
Hoyer the Destroyer.
Every backup.
His most notable accomplishment, bringing the Browns to a
Except for
4-2
Peggy.
record.
Wasa's here. Wasa will vouch for me. He knows I'm good. Season 2.
Yeah, we got
I knew
our
you were good.
we got
There's a
our-
difference. Yeah, I guess we'll find out.
we got
He's
our
good,
Night's
he's really
Watch starting lineup all here in the same channel.
Balls to you is Balls to you here right now.
And I, as the faithful commentator, knew it was going to play out this way the whole time. But I didn't spoil it.
If Foster came in here, Foster has something to say.
I mean, Wasa has a lot to say. Usually,
Or he just wants to silently observe.
He just wants to silently observe.
Generally, but I feel like Wasa, if he ever comes into anything, it's like, no, I've won $1 million. Fuck y'all, middle fingers up. Like, he doesn't just come into a channel and not say anything.
Hey Guard,
Especially
you know
streaming channel.
You know what I would do if I got $1 million?
You
I'd buy a fur
would
coat.
fucking
I'd buy a
never
fur
talk
coat.
to me ever
But
again.
not a
I'd
real
never
fur
hear your
coat.
voice.
Have you guys ever been
Two
loved?
chicks at the same time, man.
Two
Dude.
chicks at the same time.
If I had $250,000, man, 2 chicks at the same time, but they'd be fucking ugly.
Why would you pay for
Not
ugly
much,
chicks? What are
just
you
hanging
implying?
out.
I'm just saying, he said he would go for $1 million, and you get 2 chicks at the same time. If I'm going for $250,000, I'm still gonna get 2 chicks at the same time. They're just gonna be fucking ugly. I was talking about $250,000.
Damn.
Both ugly.
Well, historically, when I look back at like teams, a lot of times it's just like 2 high-tier talents that are carrying like 2 lesser-tier talents. I am the lesser tier, and then what I really want to do is have one guy that could lead the offense, and one guy could lead the defense, and I got that with Coach G and Pavement.
Wait, historically speaking, can I interrupt?
No.
No, wait,
So,
no,
and
wait,
then-
it's happening.
No, you mean Chaotic? So Chaotic was...
No, he's Chowtique. He's Chowtique now. Sorry. It's been decided.
Alright, I think it's Chow Tick. Oh, okay.
It's like a hard R.
What's the trade going on?
Well, we're not doing trade right here.
The trade is 6 tag coins and Playmaker for clue balls.
Ooh.
I traded my dignity to be on the stream.
So, I mean, Cap Puke's a great dude just to have around. And then it's also, he was willing to run B team, which means that's one less night for me of Tag Pro. And more time with my wife that doesn't really exist right now. But
My
in
wife.
case he wants to
Very
come
nice.
Hold on, Turd doesn't have any dignity.
That's right, you got me.
Jeez, you guys are so
Wait, I was
old.
just kidding. I don't have a family. Garg, as your thing, Coach G just wasn't ready yet. I knew Coach G was a beast. I mean, I'm the one who picked him up, and I'm the only one who knew he was a beast at the time. And that was just from neutral flag. But it was at the time it was either him or FUCK, and FUCK was a minors tier offender, whereas Coach G was like a rookie. But yeah. Back to Chaotic real quick. Chaotic was just like a guy who like really showed up well in Chow Teak was a guy who just balled the fuck out in tryouts, and he was like doing a lot of great things. He has an axe from pubbing, so that means like he knows shit but doesn't know no shit, which basically means he just does not go.
You gotta do the hand movement when you say it, like a shatik.
What's the hand movement though?
Is he Italian now?
Like the Italian got hand movement. He made him an offer he can't refuse. They drafted the Celtic.
Hold on. Chuck got 18 points. Why do I have 0 points for him? Chuck got 18
is so
points.
salty about
Chuck,
this.
if you're
It's
listening to this
fantastic.
thing, fuck
Mojo,
you.
you're so fucking washed up. I love
Fuck
it.
Chuck.
Alright, I'm gonna go back to my channel because I need to go touch myself to this roster I built.
Alright, thank
Thanks
you very
for
much for
the channel.
coming in. Appreciate it.
Garg, you wanna go down there and make an Eiffel Tower with him?
No.
Chuck's in my my Twitch chat saying in your face, Mojo. Mojo had to go back in there. Had to give it to him.
Damn, I was kind of hoping that interview would get a little bit more spicy with my Coach E-Book comment, but he really threw that off. That's unreal.
Yeah, Circular really sidestepped the controversy there.
Yeah, that was some controversy. He did sidestep. And now Snowball finishes up his team with Bongo. Is that the Bongo that was forever ago, or did someone new come around and change their name to Bongo?
Bongo, bongo, bongo. I don't want to leave the Congo.
Oh no.
I don't know. Do we leave the NLTP auction 14's dot? I won't complete it after this.
Yeah, and the last
I would
person,
assume so. Yeah.
last person in the draft was Tinder Fella for 0 tag coins going to the pro bots.
Fucking rats, bro! You're Mr. Relevant. That's a thing in the NFL, being Mr. Relevant.
We know, guys. We know.
I thought I'd hype him up. You guys just like,
You remember when we had a conversation about obscure quarterbacks and
Yeah, no. No, you guys were talking like Bryce Petty and some stupid bullshit. Like, I don't know.
Put some respect on Bryce Petty's name.
So
Guess what?
speaking of the NFL, who's
you
excited
gotta say it
to,
Italian like Bryce Petty.
Bryce
who's excited
Wow,
for
Tom
watching
Petty.
Baker Mayfield lead the Browns?
You know what? You know, we should go to the draft. Let's,
I'm on Team Ty God actually.
Oh, fuck you, Browns fan.
No, I'm not. No, I just did my master's at Virginia Tech, so I'm a Tyrod Taylor fan.
Fair enough. I'm a Bills fan myself, so I really can't shit on QBs
No
at this
wonder you're
moment
10
in time.
years deep.
I feel a deep hatred in anybody, like anytime anyone talks
Nathan
about
Peterman, bro.
quarterbacks. You know,
Oh, God.
don't laugh at him. Don't laugh at him. He's a cute boy, and he's gonna come up big. You watch. He's gonna throw touchdowns from mines, man.
Can I ask you to never do that baby talk voice again? That was so horrifying.
It's probably why all the women are coming to suck off dick in public.
That's the reason why
He talks like that all the time.
That's how I talk with all my Bills Corp QBs, because they're fucking children, man. They're
It's the only
awful.
language they understand.
They're awful. they're terrible. There's
Hey,
no
they
Bills
lost
QB.
4 consecutive Super Bowls. It takes effort to do that.
No, it takes one franchise QB and a
Takes the
shit
Cowboys.
defense and a decent offense to do that.
To be fair, the Bills had like a revolutionary offense with the pistol back then.
Well,
so
with the
it was
pistol
really,
and
I think you're really. I mean, sure, they had a franchise QB, but they also had fucking Thurman Thomas, who's like one of the best running backs in the league.
right.
So
But what we need to do now is not focus on that because it depresses me. We need to go to the snake draft. That's what needs to happen right here, right now.
need to
Hey,
get a
Guard,
better
look-
kicker.
Let me borrow you in Dino's chat so we can discuss the B team.
Oh yeah, baby. Take it.
Yeah, slide into my DMs.
Oh baby, I'm following
Oh.
you every step of the way. Alright, boys, look at me. About to get fucking laid. Tag returns.
Alright, good luck.
About to see my team, what they're about.
Good
I'm
luck
about to
with
say,
that
like,
Eiffel Tower.
I'm about to say like, yo, hey guys, you know, it's me. I have a big dick. It's all cool, like, you know, whatever. And they'll be like, you know what? Not about it. And then my fucking team's gonna fall apart. Anyways, have a good night.
See ya.
Good night, Garg.
Okay, everyone, that was Garg the Meat Man. Ladies, remember to stay off his dick.
And men.
And men.
Alright.
Just people in general. Humans, please stay away from his penis.
I've got the snake draft up right now. I'm gonna be moving to it here in a second. We should be starting shortly here. I'm sharing the link with my commentators here if they don't already have it.
It's like, and I forgot how fucking creepy your logo is.
How's that creepy? It's just like an atomic thing
It's
with a
It's a
Tegra ball in the middle.
It's a ball wearing another ball.
Oh shit, that's right. Well, it's like a red ball with a blue comb over.
It's a blue ball wearing a dead red ball's skin sewn back together.
That's an interesting interpretation.
That's what it is.
All right, I've got the snake draft on right now. We're on the clock here. As soon as I can get. Of course, it doesn't want to work right now. Hold on for some technical difficulties. That's not what I want either. There we go, boys. We're snake drafting on the clock now, but no picks happening right now. So let's just have some chats here.
Can we see what's in the I'm an adult folder?
Oh yeah, you want to see what's in the I'm an adult folder? I don't remember what's in the I'm an adult folder.
I just assumed it was all porn, but I.
Oh no, there's no porn in it.
Porn and dick pics.
I do have the menu of my child's school lunch, and then how to make LSD.
Nice combo. Why do you have a mere garlic sauce recipe favorited? You're a big garlic sauce fan?
Hell yeah. No, I actually made it for my wife once, and she loves it, and I completely forgot what it was called, so I bookmarked it so I can always remember what it is.
Good to know. That's true love right there.
Demon saying that that's illegal to have LSD synthesis. No, it's not. I work with a bunch of chemists, so we were talking about that. So I pulled that up for chemistry talk.
It's only illegal if you make it and
Correct.
distribute it.
I neither produce nor distribute. Let's see. I forget what else is in. I got master's degree stuff, and then I have mutual fund investments. I told you all adult stuff. and VPNs. And the network engineer job is from I have no idea how old.
You know, something I'm interested in here is looking at the snake draft. The order of the draft. I thought this was going to be based on percentage of tag coins.
It looks like it's supposed to be, but Crowman, did Crowman and Fender switch?
Oh, I wonder if there was a trade going on here.
Better not trade me, Crowman.
No, it looks like
spent good money on me.
Yeah, it looks like Crowman did trade with Fender there because he is supposed to be the 1-1 pick. He is team number 1, and Fender with team 11.
Let me get in touch with my secret sauces here to see what's going on.
And it looks like the other team that had a trade was Ranger. Trades up to 1-8 with Pass the Flag. Trades their second round pick as well. So we'll get some news on what those trades were here shortly. Other than that, those are the only 2 trades right now. So Pass the Flag and the Chicago Pubs, 2 second round picks, and there must be something else to sweeten the pot for them. So we'll see what that is here shortly.
So before Mojo can wash bomb me, I gotta
Guess what, guys? Guess what? This is not the order. This is not the order.
You son of a bitch.
No. It was on my Twitter feed a minute ago, so.
I just got wash bombed. But yes, as Mojo says, we have it from a reliable source that this is not the actual draft order. The sheet will be updated momentarily, as the final calculations are being made. So Fender is not actually the first pick in the snake. You don't have sources. Get out of here. I'm the only one here with sources. All your sources belong to us.
Just trying to set the record straight.
Whenever I want to think about fighting with the Twitter chat or the Twitch chat, I think, what would Tony Romo do? And if he would not do that thing, then I do not.
I like to say, what would Kevin Durant do, and then do that.
Make a fake account and argue with a 13-year-old?
I like to stick to real accounts and argue with 13-year-olds. There are plenty of people that are as childish as him, but he's just the most famous one.
Yeah.
He doesn't get paid money to shut his mouth. He gets paid to fucking ball. And he's good at doing that.
Yeah, I mean, he had to know people were going to call him soft when he went to the Warriors.
Yeah, of course.
Hey, Bongo.
But he just wasn't mentally prepared for it.
Wongo, bongo, bongo. I don't want to leave the Congo. Oh, no, 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 no. Bango, bango, bongo. I don't want to leave the jungle. I'm afraid to go. So Bongo just content to silently sit.
You're on Prevent Your Time. Prevent Your Time with Snowball as your captain. Bongo excited for this. I'll emote for him because he's going silent for us here. And it looks like the teams have been sorted back out as Pass the Flag and Ranger don't look to have that trade as was originally accepted. Sass and Demon in the chat getting into each other, pretty funny.
I assume Ben Sharipo is supposed to be Ben Shapiro, popular conservative Twitter troll.
Yeah, Twitter troll is probably the most apt description of him. I love it. The guys. I saw a meme earlier on it where it was just liberals saying, I really wish clothes weren't made using third world labor, and then Ben Shapiro says, yeah, but you're wearing clothes, right? And then underneath it was a caption saying, YouTube video, Ben Shapiro owns liberals using 100% facts and logic.
That's on, that's the front page of Late Stage Capitalism for anyone who wants to see the direct source, yeah.
I forgot where that one was at.
I saw that just like maybe an hour ago.
Demon calling us libtards. Man, that's or at least me, I guess. I don't know. I do know who Ben Shapiro is.
I'm not a liberal. I'm more of a communist, if anything.
I can vouch for that.
I actually believe in a small system of government in which the people take turns electing a chairperson of sorts, and decisions are made by the entire group.
I've heard that that system of government is the only true system of government and is much better for determining a ruler than any sort of farcical aquatic ceremony.
Yeah, I mean, you just can't have watery tarts lobbing scimitars at people to establish your basis for government. It's ridiculous.
Ooh, we got some discussion topics coming in. If you want to send us something to talk about, please do. We'll have some discussions here. As Tanta wants to know how those Dolphins are looking. So I didn't watch their preseason game. I know the first preseason week came up, but I was watching some Red Sox.
I would say the Dolphins season really rests on how Ryan Tannehill does as a quarterback. I mean, he missed all of last season, and obviously Jay Cutler was a big step back. But I think adding Frank Gore as a nice veteran presence, and getting Tannehill back could be really helpful.
Frank Gore like 55 or some shit?
Yeah, that's why I said a veteran presence. Jesus, Mojo.
Yeah, but he's a running back.
It's the politically correct way to say old as shit.
He's an octogenarian in running back terms.
Yeah, he's a tank, though.
Running backs age in dog years.
True. Long story short, I have no idea how well the Dolphins are going to do. But it can't be any worse than watching Jay Cutler rip cigarettes on the sidelines last season. Josh Sitton, he's from the Packers, right? He was on the Packers before the Bears, though. I'm pretty sure. I think he was on the Super Bowl team with Aaron Rodgers, actually, if I remember correctly. The Dolphins. I think the Dolphins will go 7-9 this season. That's Turd Ferguson's totally hot take off the top of the head, no preparation prediction. The problem there is Amendola's only good in the playoffs, so the Dolphins have to make the playoffs for him to really make an impact. It's kind of a catch-22 there.
Good lord, Frank Gore is older than I am. He's 35 years old. You can't be that old in running back.
No, you can't. Let's see. So yeah, it looks like Albert Wilson was one of the other players they picked up. Albert Wilson, mid-grade receiver, as far as I'm aware here.
Former Kansas City Chief, if I recall correctly.
Yes.
He was on the Chiefs back when they had that big long streak of not having a wide receiver catch a touchdown pass.
That's right. So that's why I said mid-tier. If that.
Turd, have you ever considered becoming a professional nerd?
I mean, I'm a graduate student, so
already got it.
Pretty much. So that's pretty much my job. Yeah.
In sports ball. The NFL is basically a communism as is. So.
There's actually someone in my department doing their dissertation on NCAA football athletes, and I'm really jealous.
Is it an economics paper?
Yeah, no, I don't know. Well,
because they just put 0 on the front, and then you're done.
Yeah, I don't know. It's some sort of anthropology thing.
And we have the first draft pick. The snake draft has officially started. Crowman from the Night's Watch picks up Bogey.
Amazing. I fucking love him, Bogey. He's going to be a great pick. He was forced to play offense with me in minors a long, long time ago, so I'm looking forward to him coming back, and we're going to get the gruesome twosomes back together. Even though I won't be playing offense with him this time around.
Paid the same amount for Bogey as he did for me.
Mojo, it was a long 20 seconds wondering, will a captain bid one? Will a captain not bid one? It was really intense for me.
And you had 43, but you couldn't at least just put one up there just to
no,
say...
No, I couldn't afford any
Or
of them.
19, so I could be better than Chuck, for fuck's sake. It's not like Bogey was going to get snatched. Not that I don't love Bogey. I do love you, Bogey.
Yeah, you take that back. I love Bogey.
Yeah, Bogey.
I would actually argue that the first snake pick is more valuable than some loser getting drafted for 0 in the auction. So technically, Bogey is far more valuable than Mojosto.
I don't think I like the sound of your tone, Turd.
That's a assistant to the Lord Commander Turd to you.
Assistant,
Mojo,
yeah.
you are now a brother with a
You
nice
were my
watch.
assistant at one point, weren't you?
Yep.
I sure was.
Hey, Mojo, wasn't I your assistant for like what was that season? I know season 3 was the first one you did. Season 5.
It'll be season 5.
You've just been the unofficial assistant every season forever. I don't know that you've ever stopped.
Do you know that under my wife's Reddit account, I have her on one of the subreddits, her like tag or whatever, Flair, I guess, as Second Skin's wife, also Mojosto.
Thanks.
I used a Reddit account once for an NLTP post because I was too lazy to log out and log into mine, and I was just like, this will be funny. So, and my Flair also says Mojosto's alt. I've kept it that way for literally, I think, 2 years now.
I think it's really telling that Second Skin is the only person laughing right now.
Exactly. That's what makes it funny.
And Tonto continues to talk about the Dolphins. Tonto, we're over it.
Just like everyone in Miami should be.
Although I do like a nice
Bless
long
him.
snapper meme.
Bless him indeed. Dan Marino's dead. Get over it.
He's not dead. He's just getting pineapples shoved up his ass, like in Little
What?
Nicky. Did you not see that, or was that someone else?
Was that the shitty Adam Sandler movie where he lisp?
Yeah, exactly. And Dan
No,
Marino keeps coming down and asking to sell his soul for Super Bowl, and the devil says no. Never mind. It's Hitler who's getting pineapples shoved up his ass.
No. That's the South Park movie. When Kenny goes to hell and he meets the devil and they shove pineapples up people's asses.
Sorry, Tonto.
Oh shit! Maybe it might be.
Tonto.
Like you're getting a cartoon like confused with an actual movie.
I mean, it's Adam Sandler, so they're pretty much the same thing.
hey, Dalek. Why Dalek come in here?
Why not?
That's true. Hey, Dalek. What's up? I love you too.
Don't worry, Dalek. You're welcome here.
You are. Do you have anything to say, Dalek? Anything you want the stream to know? The fact that you're a big fan of men.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Oh no, I'm a big
I
fan.
like men.
This is someone asked me to pull up the big.
But or is there really a clock? Because this is taking for fucking ever.
Yeah, this might be the slowest. They say on the clock, but I don't see any clock.
There's a form you fill out, and then it like submits through it.
Well, luckily we only have 96 picks left to go.
I've
Jesus Christ.
pulled up the big board here right now. Like I said, Puggins is the highest undrafted player currently. So that's where I have it. The snake has started.
Yeah, it just started. We're 2 picks in.
Poet's not updating the big board like he said he was going to, so rip.
Here's a discussion topic from the Twitch chat. Sowak3 asks how Adam Sandler could become relevant in 2018.
If he
Make a good
stopped
Netflix
making
movie.
movies, that would be irrelevant. He could die. That's another one I hadn't considered.
Damn, Mojo. Going for the jugular there.
Yeah, man, dying makes everybody love you more.
Yeah, that's true.
Everybody will look back and go, "Oh, Little Nicky was a good movie."
Wait, are we discussing that little? Are we discussing Little
Click
Nicky
2.
not being a good
Yeah,
movie? Because in my opinion, it still is.
Dalek says Click 2 would bring Adam Sandler back to relevance, so I think I agree.
People will say at his funeral, "Man, it's a shame he didn't live long enough to make Grown Ups 3."
What if he made Waterboy 2? Would that be more impressive than Click 2 if he did Waterboy 2?
Well, Waterboy was actually a good movie,
Waterman.
though. Waterman, I like it.
Waterboy doesn't need a sequel because you can't get any better than coming back at halftime to win the Bourbon Bowl with the Mud Dogs. Like, come on now.
How do you remember this shit?
How do you not?
I remembered it too. I love that. Fender getting real mad at the tree. Jesus Christ.
Seriously, I really would like to know if there's an actual clock here. Like, especially given how many teams had their option picks done like an hour ago. How do you not have your first
No, it's
sneak
like
pick
have
already
the
lined
form
up?
filled out with the player you want. If he gets taken right before you, you just change it.
We have so many picks left too. It's gonna take like 2.5 hours to get through the rest of this. I'm gonna be so fucking drunk by the time this is done.
I could go drive and pick up something to drink and come back and be able to draft.
Yeah, man, you have like 25 picks to go before you're up.
Stripper Snow. The fuck is Stripper Snow?
Second, I totally saw that.
Hey, quick question. I'm
You're
sorta,
sure? Because the Twitch chat wants to see it.
I'll just comment.
What a prude. Jackals, be my hero and hurry the fuck up.
Yeah, I mean, given it took 2 hours to get through 44 picks.
The auction went fairly quickly, though, I thought.
Also, Day Like You Left, I love you.
A little late there.
Yeah, no, it was way late, but I also had questions, which I'd hope you guys would answer here.
Ask the fucking question.
It's there! It's in the text!
I think he's
That's what I was
struggling
trying
to
to say!
I don't know how to read, sorry, man.
Oh, my fault. You know, I should have verbally asked.
Oh, is there an updated draft? I don't know if there's an updated draft board. That's a good question.
Bamboozler had to go play majors, so he told Poet to do it, and I guess Poet hasn't been doing it.
Actually, it does. Well, it was updated for the auction just by making the name is now highlighted in red if they've been drafted.
Right, but the auction's
but I don't
updated.
see-
But I meant more for the...
Yeah, it doesn't look like it right now.
Okay,
I don't know if somebody's
cool.
supposed to be doing that, but
Sounds like somebody is, but they're not. So, alright, cool. Good to know that everybody else is on the same playing field, at least.
yeah, we have just as little info as our viewers.
Hey, you know
Yeah.
what's fun for the
Not updated
next
yet.
few hours is that people are going to draft people, and they're not going to be available, and people are going to tell people that they're not available. That's going to be the next few hours, guys. Have fun.
Well, if that happens, I'm gonna go to bed, but I'm just gonna leave my stream running.
Just leave it open. Nobody cares. As long as
It'll be Guard talking to himself.
Oh, me? I just fucking came in, dude. I was off doing my own thing with my own friends and family.
Wait, who did you come in?
Wait.
What? Huh?
Guys, I'll still be here all night complaining
Can I
about
talk
how
about-
Crow didn't spend enough money on me.
Can I spend a few seconds about who I want to come in?
Yeah, go for it. But like I said,
Is
we're
it
literally
is it
nothing.
Julia Roberts?
Are you gonna say celebrities or female type pro players?
that
Please
toothy
do
girl
not
from
say
Mystic
female
Pizza?
tag pro players.
Yo, if I started saying who I wanted to come in with female tag pro players, I'd be on a list. I would deserve it.
Is Mojo's wife a female tech pro player?
Don't bring other people
She's
into
a
this.
female, does that count?
I mean, she's as close to a female tag pro player as I've seen because she's literally
I don't-
married to one.
I don't think there's a day that goes by that Second doesn't make some crack about coming in my wife.
Excuse me, I don't.
Hold
Listen,
on,
I'm not
hold
that
on.
dirty. I do joke about being sexually active with her. I
I
definitely don't
think-
say I come at her though. That's just inappropriate.
Yeah, he could pull out. We
Is
don't
that
know.
a step too far?
It's a
I-
step too
I-
far,
so
my
nice
man.
to pull out.
I think I need to speak for. I personally feel the need to speak for most men when I say I'd pretty much come in anyone.
Including
that's it. No,
There you go.
no.
Just unqualified.
Yeah.
If the man looks like a girl, good enough.
Any hole is a goal, I see.
Yeah, really. I mean, shit. I mean,
Ranger's not.
if
happy with the stream anymore.
if he has a higher vagina
I'm really
than
hoping
most men,
Glava My Knob, the 10-year-old
And just a
LTP
straight-
player, is listening to our stream right now.
if he has just a straight nub as a dick,
Yeah,
and like I can't tell.
Slob is in the chat right now. So he said, "Someone pick me so I can go to sleep right now."
I'm just really glad the FCC doesn't monitor Twitch.
Who says they
Just gonna throw
don't?
that out there.
Who says
If
they
my
don't?
hey chat, if
Fuck
the,
guys! Hey, get out of here!
if,
Where's
if
my
the
team?
Twitch if the Twitch channel gets somehow banned, if the Twitch police come by, woo, just let me know.
Wait, really? Where is my channel? Okay, no, I found it.
Tonto, trust Jesus. Tonto, I love you. In a completely platonic way, because that was really funny. For Tonto, we mean nothing by our ridiculousness. We're just if this is how
I mean,
long
I
5
can't
picks
speak.
is going
I
to
can't
take.
speak for. I don't think we can speak for Garg, but the rest of us at least.
Oh man. Now, sorry. Apologies in advance if the chat's
I
going
use
to.
Tag Pro meetups as my dating opportunities.
How's that going for you?
Not well.
Not well.
So, where?
Crowman, tell us about your intergalactic Subway sandwich franchise.
Hey, Tonto.
I don't think
you can
the
use your
viewers
voice
want to
to
hear
defend
about that.
yourself.
I think they do. I think they're waiting for fucking ever to watch this goddamn stream.
Hold on, I'm gonna look up Tonto on the.
My
NLTP
favorite
draft
intergalactic fast food franchise is Fishy Joe's. I'm a big fan of the Poplars. I don't care
love
if they
some
get hunted
Poplars.
to.
For
I
me,
don't
it's
care
in
if
and
they
out
get
all the way.
hunted to extinction. I don't know if Crowman knows that I'm referencing Futurama, or if he thinks I'm talking about a real.
I have no
restaurant.
idea.
I don't know Virginia fast food places.
Hey, Tonto, which part of Florida do you live in?
Virginia, intergalactic Virginia, you mean?
Yeah, Crowman,
Space Virginia.
I'm talking about Futurama.
Tonto,
Come on.
which part of Florida
I don't
do you
watch
live in?
Futurama.
Oh, you don't watch
Oh my
Futurama?
God, Crowman.
Oh, come on.
I've seen a
Pop a
decent
pop in
amount
your
of
mouth.
episodes.
It's so-
What's
No,
the maid
I'm
of mystery? What's
Florida
the maid
as
of no
well.
one knows?
Wow, Mojo actually knows the fucking theme song. That's impressive.
What are you
You
guys?
can pick him, you can
Hey,
lick him,
hey,
you can
hey,
chew him, you
shut
can
up.
stick him.
Shut up.
No, you.
And if you promise not to sue us, you can shove one up your nose.
Tonto, which part of Florida do you live in? Oh, okay. You're too far away from me. I'm in Tally.
Tonto, I only caught the last of that. Did you say you do sex things?
God,
It
really?
says
Just
that
come back.
she
Oh
does.
my god.
does not
right.
do.
I'm sorry. It says, but don't do the sex things.
She said, but yes,
With
but
me.
not with
Yes,
you,
not
Garg.
Oof, ouch. Fucking
Ooh.
got him.
Fair enough, man.
All right.
Honestly, if I was a chick, I wouldn't have sex with me. I don't get why girls do. It's really dumb. I have a small penis. It's at least. It's at. It's at least 6.5 inches. It has a decent girth to it. Like, honestly, like, there was one girl who once told me, like, you have the most perfect penis ever. And she said that to me. Like, I'm not
really?
fucking... No, like, seriously, this is a real conversation. She said...
No,
she was
Tonto,
not
but
drunk.
she
was
didn't
perfectly sober.
realize that he had replaced it with a dildo at that point.
Guys, don't interrupt. This is a real conversation. She said you have the most perfect penis ever. Like, perfect penis for her. But that doesn't mean for everyone. Like, other chicks have a perfect penis. And obviously,
wait, girls have perfect penises
no,
too?
No.
Hey, Tonto, do you have the perfect penis?
No.
I'm just asking for a friend who really likes girls with dicks.
From what I hear from Tonto, she's just so hollowed out, just personality-wise and physically, that she just can't find anyone to please her. So
Jesus
that's
Christ!
fine.
What the fuck, Garg?
Oh lord.
Tonto, I'm sorry. I was just making a joke about you having a penis because Garg can't understand what context is when he says girls have perfect penises too.
I think Garg needs to take a nap.
I think Garg needs about 30 minutes in the
Yo,
timeout
you
chair.
say I have a small dick, guess what? You just got a really big vagina. So fucking suck it, Tonto.
I was going with the classic Larry David argument. Okay.
Fuck off. Don't want to hear about my small dick 'cause I don't got one.
Hold on.
This is...
Now you're implying you don't have a dick.
Well, you know, it's interchangeable.
So, like,
Are
Can
you
you
like
tuck it
Mr.
in?
Potato Head, but
Don't
for
be
penises?
a fucking white fucking warrior right here, okay? Always trying
Long
to defend
pause.
the women.
Don't be white. All right. Well, shit. Guess
Well,
I'm
no, what is
screwed.
that? No, what is that called? What is that
The
thing
White Knight.
called?
Oh, White
White
Knight.
Knight. Yeah, don't white knight this shit, bro.
Dude, I live
You-
like 5 hours
you
from
got
Tonto.
small
What the
small
hell
white
do I
warrior.
Can we
care?
change it to that?
I hope you like.
No, I don't know. I just don't want to hear about I have a small dick 'cause I don't. It's average. It's fine. It does its job.
You're really starting to talk yourself up now. Like before it was small, now you're getting up to average. It's gonna be 12 inches by the
Well,
night.
he went from
No.
small to perfect
No.
to small to average.
People were showing my small dick, so I blew it up like it was big, and then I was just, you know, I'm bringing myself down. It's fine. It's middle of the pack. Whatever.
How's your...
Might work for you, might not.
Garg, the real question is, how's your butthole?
My butthole's
tight?
been tight.
Tight?
Since fucking
Tight
year
butthole?
one. Year one, my butthole's been tight.
Okay.
Nobody's touched this shit. One guy tried to rub it, and he was at my work, fucking slapped the shit out of him. I said, what the fuck are you doing? He was like, huh, huh.
Was this a fellow... Was this a fellow...
Don't apologize, don't tell me.
Was this a fellow meat man who tried to rub your butthole?
No, this is anti-meat man. This is the meat shopper.
Oh.
He was looking for meat, and my meat wasn't on the fucking menu.
Oh, man.
And I fucking
That's
made sure he
Quite a
knew it
dilemma.
wasn't.
Quite a dilemma.
It was not a dilemma. I fucking told him it wasn't on the menu. What the fuck you talking about on the menu? What? Oh my god, I'm sounding like Nanner. Oh fuck, I'm sounding like Nanner. I gotta get out of here.
Who is Nanner?
You don't know who fucking Nanner is? Holy shit, I'm sounding like him. Oh,
Like I have a Nana, but I don't know who Nanner is.
Dude, if you don't know who Nanner is, I'm sound just like him. I gotta go.
Ich möchte sterben. That's German for I want to die.
Is that really what that is?
No
That's
joke.
amazing.
No joke.
Wow. Okay. So.
Passive. Okay, I know passive. More.
To be fair, his tag pro name is Möchtest du, which means I want you, but his Reddit name is I want to die.
Typical millennial. I fucking hate millennials. The worst generation. Lazy fucks.
I don't think most of our stream is insulted because they're not millennials anymore. They're on whatever the next fucking generation is.
Oh shit, that's true.
Are we talking Pokemon?
Yeah, we're talking Pokemon.
I think that the Dolphins will be better than the Bills and the Jets.
What's your best Pokemon, Croman?
I think Jolteon's my all-time favorite.
Jolteon.
Curry, we did the auction draft is done. Now we're onto the snake. So the auction
Yeah,
took
it's
a
been
couple
20
couple
minutes
hours.
and 10 picks, so we're averaging a pick every 2 minutes.
My best Pokemon Mojo, I have a CP2590 Rhydon, followed by a CP2521 Red Gyarados, and then a
That'd be really cool if it
2483
was
Vaporeon.
2016.
You know, there's a lot of people who still play Pokemon Go.
It's now
so
a niche game.
Please.
Is that the one where you walk around on your phone?
Yep.
You know what? That was popular. That one came out when we had our last fucking Tag Pro meetup in Seattle like 4 years ago.
Yeah, man. I still play it.
Yeah, Bam was there. We went out and had shots afterwards. We booted all the kids off, and then we went to a 21 and up club. Is Business Bird the same as Big Bird?
No.
Good, because that guy was fucking tough as balls.
Yeah. He went for like 80 something in the majors auction.
Get it? As balls.
I got it. I just chose not to laugh.
Thanks, Turd. I can always rely on you.
Always.
As long as I'm not getting a boo, I'm okay.
Is updating the draft packet now with the drafted ones, so I'm sliding it down.
I gotta say, big ups to the 65 people who are still watching this shit show of a draft.
I absolutely can't believe it. It's not the most I ever got.
How many of them are on mute, though?
I don't know.
I hope most of them.
I do too.
Otherwise, they have to listen to.
No one should be subjected to this.
They have to listen to Curry and Turd talk about their Pokemon collection.
Okay,
Hey,
shout
I'd
out
rather
to
talk about
shout out
that
to
than Gart's
Checo.
dick.
Shout out to Checo for the Boo Earns joke. My favorite. My favorite
You don't
Simpsons
even know,
reference.
dude.
Yeah,
You don't
My
even
Checo.
know.
favorite Simpsons reference. of
Checo,
all
you
time.
have
no
no
more
idea.
favorite than Mr. Burns just saying yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
So Checo, just for some heads up, the three of us we're all some professional fantasy football players, and I think Mojo and I have seen the stupid Boo Earns or the Mr. Burns yes video posted at least 150 times, like at least.
Always by me.
Yeah. I'd say like 225.
Hey, if Sawak, if you have the Demon playing the harmonica, do you have it? Is it on YouTube or something? I will absolutely play it. Right now, it's just royalty-free music. If you can give me something of, like, if it took them any longer, I was gonna start playing the Fuck J-Bay video on loop until they got some drafts done.
We also have some drama in the stream channel right now as Tonto is confronting her new captain, Pass the Flag.
Wait, is Pass in here? Hey, Pass, what's up?
Not much, just watching the Cub game and picking people.
Tonto wants you to explain yourself. Do you want to explain yourself on stream?
Sure.
Go for it. Why'd you pick Tonto?
I don't know, she impressed me during Central Tryouts, but I shouldn't have been watching since I'm an Eastern captain.
Ooh.
You shouldn't have been watching her, but you were because you're nasty.
Yeah, you like to watch, don't you, you little slut?
Dirty. So dirty.
Yeah.
Tonto, I hope you're over 18. I'm sorry, no one under 18 allowed in this
Tonto,
chat.
how do you feel about being casually objectified?
Are you a fan of casual sexual harassment?
I'm a big fan of it personally.
Well, then I will sexually harass you more often, Crow.
I'm okay with that.
What about me? I want to get sexually harassed.
Yeah.
None for you, turd.
You're just asking for it.
I can't believe you dress like that.
I'm so lonely. Please sexually harass me.
You're asking for it. If you weren't asking for it, you should have dressed differently.
I mean, I wore a halter top to the liquor store today. It didn't go over too well. So
Demon, honestly, come into the channel. If you have harmonica, come play. And sun chips.
Sun chops.
Sun chops. Let's be more specific. Demon, come on in. You're welcome. Come play the harmonica. I'm all for it. Sun chips. I remember when you were in NLTP. Wait, did Sun Chips play with you in ALTP, Crowman?
Yeah, I was Sunchip's captain season 5.
That's right.
Did we got him in NLTP season 5?
Yeah, he was a 14th round pick, and his win percentage in pubs overall was 37.
Jesus. Yeah, the draft has started. We're round 2, pick 5 right now.
Sunchips can't hear you. He's muted and deafened.
Oh, all right. We'll tell him. Let me, like I said, to the chat, Demon, if you want to come in, smash the harmonica. I'm all for it.
Wait, Pass, are you the next pick, like, for our team?
Yeah.
Pass is on the clock right now. Pass, do you want to announce your pick before it comes into the stream? Nope, never mind.
It's me.
Hey, you picked yourself. Good job, Pass.
Thanks.
And if anyone does have a music video I can play that is not, you know, that will not get banned by Twitch, link it to me in Mumble, and I'll play some music for us all. You have a video you want to see? Like I said, I'm gonna pull up Fuck J-Bay here in a little bit. It's too bad he's not here.
They let you pick yourself in the second round of the snake?
I should have gone third.
Do they just think you're a piece of shit or what? Because when I got to draft myself, they made me pick myself second overall.
That's
or first or some shit. I don't even remember. And look at me now!
Sun Chips? Is it a keeper league or no? Oh, he can't hear me. God damn it.
If it's PPR, David Johnson, assuming that Bell and Gurley are gone. If not, take Elliott if it's standard.
All right, while Nameless is drafting, I have a link from Demon.
Hey, Lord. Hey, what? If you could meet anyone who ever lived, who would you meet? I would meet Dr. Robert Oppenheimer. Who's Dr. Robert Oppenheimer? You don't know Dr. Robert Oppenheimer?
Shout out my man Julius Robert Oppenheimer. You are the bomb. Yeah. 1904, Oppenheimer was born. Father was rich and loved to import. Brilliant at math, to Harvard he swore. Hit with dysentery, his father would mourn. Sent Rob out west to battle with Longhorns. Got much better, soon to make a return. And made it to Harvard for the knowledge he earned. Physics, chemistry, philosophy he learned. With his hard work he finally earned a chance to form under Dr. Max Born. Dr. Oppenheimer was a genius. Listen it, lady. He made bombs that could be heard from Venus. How? Rising up like a phoenix. Red hot. Had no weakness, only uniqueness. Tell him. Alright, let's bring it back. The story goes on, now teaching that Caltech a physics pro con. The electron heat check cut upon a con. Pondered the small speck called a positron. This would be his apex. A few years later, he published a paper on continued gravitational contraction. It was a real earth shaker, or should I say stars, predicting black holes. It wouldn't be far until he reached his goals. Call this bizarre, is how his story goes. 6 months later, he's running Los Alamos. Dr. Oppenheimer was a genius. Top tier. He made bombs that could be heard from Venus. Sky high. Rising up like a phoenix. To the moon. Had no weakness, only uniqueness. Alright, one more verse, and we're gonna sum up this man's career. Sum it up! Alright, let's kick it. Yeah. How one plan, and that's to make a bomb. A huge damn force that could bake the psalm. He split the clan like dancers at prom. One half plutonium, the other rhenium. Showed up plum, but there's some stitches. Took his friend Chevalier and sold him to the snitches. It would be plutonium to settle the itches. July 16th, 1945, and all was calm. A call to mom and a couple of twitches. Said a quick psalm and triggered the switches.
He says, now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds.
I mean,
I know, but I'm saying they get two not that hard games.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I don't know. I feel like the Jets are like, they have Todd Bowles, who's a pretty good head coach, and they also have. I mean,
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying they get to play the Jets twice.
I mean, with Shady McCoy is
With
probably
the
going to get
Dolphins.
suspended, which I think brings the Bills down to the Jets level.
I feel like it's going to be a split series, Jets and Bills.
And either Teddy Bridgewater or Josh McCown starting at quarterback, which is definitely better than fucking Nathan Peterman. Like
Bridgewater right now.
I will
He's on the
guarantee you
Jets.
that. So right now, is Nathan Peterman still technically the number one on the Bills?
Yeah.
There's zero
Yeah.
chance he starts more than 2 games. I will call it right now. He is not playing in that 3rd game at a
Yeah,
bare
great.
minimum.
And what are they going to replace him with? Fucking AJ McCarron?
No, they're going to replace him with Josh Allen, and Josh Allen's going to have
Well,
a
the
completely
Browns did
stunning
try to
growth.
trade for him, but they couldn't get the facts to work in time.
Hey,
God, I forgot about that. That's so fucking good.
all right. So while we were out, we only had a 4-minute wrap, and we got 5 picks. Egg Heater, Jed Bartlett, Whiskey Jack, Eat My Shorts, who's leaving the stream now. He's so excited. He was really mad about the rap. Eat My Shorts. You just have no taste, because that rap was straight fire. And Noisel is going to Arm Branch, and he hates Ree. But yeah, so back to football talk, because again, it's going to take forever for more draft picks to happen. Anyone in the chat wants us to talk about a specific
Except
thing?
a big one's happening right here.
Ayo!
Who's this fucking scrub?
Only 2 rounds too early.
Wow, what a reach. What a fucking
Wow,
reach.
you could have gotten me way
Well,
lower.
I mean, to get a dedicated streamer at this point in the draft?
To get a dedicated streamer at any point in the draft is pretty much impossible. Thanks,
We are
Croman.
the Night's Watch are now the top meme team in all of NLTP, with myself and Mojo and Second and Crow and
Bogey.
And Bogey. And I assume Wassa and Balsti are just good tag pro players. They don't bring much to the meme game, unfortunately.
But they bring the personality.
But we'll live. We'll get through it.
And you picked up 42 as well. That's wasn't he on your ALTP? Is that a different 42?
No, he was captain ALTP.
Oh, that's right. I can never remember bringing it back. Nice back-to-back picks there. I appreciate you.
One of them was good. The other one was a pick.
We'll let the viewers decide that one. Hint.
Tonto wants to know.
Dak Prescott's actually going to bounce back, I think.
I feel
he
like
has nobody to throw to, but the first half of the season he was so good. It was weird how he dropped off that second half.
Are you talking about Dak Prescott?
Yes.
Prescott?
Yeah.
I expect the Cowboys to do absolutely nothing, but I hope. I hope, if nothing else, that my man Ezekiel Elliott just runs for 1,000,000 yards.
Yeah, because you fucking have him in fantasy.
I think the Cowboys are going to be 8-8, like they were the 3 seasons in a row.
Yeah, the Cowboys aren't going to do shit until they get rid of what's his face, the head coach, Mr. Milquetoast.
Yep.
Fucking the Aikman's backup from the 90s. Jason Garrett, right, yeah. They're not going to do shit until they get rid of him. I feel like Tony Romo was like good enough at calling plays on the line to get through him being a garbage tier play caller, but Prescott's slick. He's too young. He doesn't know how to like deal with
He's been a head coach for a while now.
Yeah, and he's like the Marvin Lewis of the NFC. He's like he can't do a goddamn thing. Like they're never terrible, but they're never that good. I think they've won maybe one or two playoff games with him during his entire tenure. So, yeah, no, I think they need to get a real head coach before they really do anything.
So
all of us have been in one for 3 or 4 seasons now.
Yeah, we have
we do have a fantasy football team.
I don't know if I'd call it. I don't know if I'd call it a tag pro fantasy league because most of the people in the league stopped playing, like until this season.
Also, I'm a terrible commissioner. I haven't even picked a draft date yet.
I can draft
it's
tonight.
August 12th.
I can draft tonight.
There you go. So,
should we switch the stream over to a fantasy football draft instead?
Yeah, let's
let's fucking do it.
Hey, Mojo, can you get M Bogey on?
Can I get him on? I can get him off.
Heyo. What was it? Eat My Shorts wanted to talk about his draft pick. I pulled up your stats for you. Eat My Shorts, 8.17 D-gasp back in NLTPB. And looking like a Radius Origin Pie Man is what it shows. Good ping overall, though. Availability is a little weak, but especially with the weekend blocked off there. That's most of the top practice times. And, still, overall decent stats in your previous Tag Pro League. And as a D player, definitely a solid B team pick who maybe with a little help could do more. But Eat My Shorts, you're looking good up there. Looking real good. Hope you appreciate it.
I think you look shitty, and I hope you are miserable.
Wow. Way to tear him down.
Are you guys playing like good cop, bad cop or some shit?
I don't know. I wasn't even really listening. I just felt like being contrarian.
That's exactly right.
I mean, somebody's got to be the Skip Bayless of this stream, right?
You got my hot takes?
You don't have to be.
You got my hot takes there?
Fine. I'll be the Stephen A. Smith. I have many close personal friends.
My dear friend Tonto.
my dear friend.
Said she does not want to be drafted to a Radius team.
She says that she won't play for anyone who's not going to the Nooper Ball. She says she wants that championship ring no matter what her draft position is. I believe her. I
feel like mine got a little racist and I sounded like a black preacher.
I say. Hold on, that's what's that frickin'?
That's Michael Scott's doing his Fat Man impersonation. I say on you.
What's
it's like
that?
A Foghorn Leghorn.
Foghorn Leghorn. That's what I was thinking of. Foghorn Leghorn. Hey, what's up? Anyone who's in the Twitch chat, just give us a shout out. We're having some fun here. But
I'm not having fun. This is horrible.
I should be in a channel
every
with,
moment
like,
I'm alive
people telling me
agony.
and talking about drafting, but instead I'm just kind of here and winging it.
Mojo, is that our Tag Pro Fantasy Football subreddit?
He is muted indefinitely.
Oh, never mind. All right. I'll plug it in and look when I'm not on play.
Also, second, I sent you an invitation to the Night's Watch subreddit, so...
Wasn't I already in there?
You're officially a brother.
No, you weren't on that one.
Are you
I don't
sure?
think.
I'm pretty sure I was.
Maybe the ALTP one.
Oh, did you make a new one?
I think you were a co-captain.
Yep.
But yeah, we had separate subreddits for the NLTP and ALTP versions of Night's Watch.
Yeah.
I was super drunk last night, and I went through and removed all the other mods aside from me and Crowman in the image of security for the subreddit.
Do you know what's even funnier is that your the subreddit name still says the Night's Watch NLTP Season 5.
I did not know it did at the end.
I completely missed that, actually.
Sunships is the one who made it fancy. I'll have them change it.
Where does it say Season 5? Wait, I'm still missing it.
I think it'd be funny to keep it, just since we are a Season 5 team playing Season 13.
Where does I don't see where it says Season 5, though.
Oh, I think he means in the actual...
It doesn't say Season 5 in the actual subreddit title, though.
It says it in the message as a moderator, though. So,
no.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
What?
I just looked at it.
Am I losing my mind?
I will send you... I'm going to screenshot it on my phone right now. And I'll post it in the group me. Tell me it doesn't say that. Tell me it doesn't say that. Congratulations to the people that are picked here. 42 was the last one by Crowman before. Then we have Secard, who's not as good. Sowak, I know we have a fantasy football league. Like I said, myself, Turd, Crowman, Majosto, the Night's Watch guys this season, and some other people.
Shit.
But we actually, I'll look up that.
It totally does say that.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that weird?
That's so weird because, like, hold on. Let me send you what I see. Because for me, when I send the invitation, hold on.
So yeah. Oh, so woke? Okay. Sorry, so woke. I like so walk though, because I like it's the 3 at the end. I was just calling you so walk 3, I guess. But yeah, it makes sense for the E to be elite speak. No, Sowak has not been drafted yet. Cape Tram. Alright, so the picks, like I said, Secard. Oh no. Sunball 12. Kafur Latus Lasun.
I think K42 Larson, probably.
I like K42 Larson.
Oh shit, me Mega Noob. There's another old time player.
Mimi Gan Oob.
I know, I read it like second until Turd said it out loud like that.
You didn't like what?
You read it as Mimi Ganoob.
Pass. Who do you think you're looking for? You can just like PM me.
Tonto, you're an old time. I remember
scouting.
I think I played
LTP,
with you.
I think
I either watched you try out or played with you in tryouts like 3 years ago,
Tonto,
something like that. I don't know.
I know I played with you back in when I was actually doing like CLTPs. What was the other one, like Tag Pro Tournament of Champions or whatever those things were?
But yeah, Pass, if you like want to tell me who you're like,
got him.
Hey, Globus, you know you're live on stream, right? As long as you're aware of that.
Oh my bad.
No, I don't care if you say it.
You're right. It is your fucking bad.
we're just shooting the shit here.
Holy shit, Turd.
Nah, it's okay, Tonto. I did mostly Centra stuff. Like I said, I moved to Florida a couple years ago and stopped playing after that.
Oh my god, Chelsea FC.
Yeah, Chelsea FC was my first co-captain.
Chelsea FC needs to come back to Tag. Chelsea, if you're listening to this, please come back to Tag Pro. I miss you.
All right, hold on. I have her on GroupMe. I
know. I have her on Facebook.
I don't think I have her on Facebook.
She posts like once every 6 months. She's not really active on Facebook. She's one of those people who has a Facebook but doesn't use it.
That's me.
Why is
Hey,
she here?
Second Skin, I just noticed there's a slight problem with your stream.
Oh, what's going on with it?
It sucks.
It says, and I quote, "You are currently banned from this channel." I'm not allowed to type in the chats. So... Oh yeah,
Correct.
thanks, bud. That must have been like 2 years ago.
Oh, hold on. I'm just seeing this. Shout out to Firepire. I don't know who you are, but there's your shout out. Never say I didn't do anything for our viewers.
Banning him.
Yeah, just get that sorted out. Really appreciate it.
Easy. Oh, I completely forgot I did that. Hold on, I'm gonna put the stream on pause for a second while I do that. Sweater is the last one picked. Pass the flags up right now, choosing, and I'm gonna pause you guys on my splash screen while I unban Ishii.
Also, I'd just like to let you guys know that I was trolling Linux last night, and I said that Sunships got a waiver to play, because everybody who applies gets a waiver to play, and so he thought that Sunships was available to be drafted.
Got him. Also, second, I posted a picture of what shows up for me in the group me, and for some reason it doesn't say Season 5. I don't know why.
Hey Ishii, what's your name on Twitch? Is it still Ishii?
Ishii TP.
Ah, Rams.
This is the slowest draft I've ever seen.
At least there's only 7 rounds.
Only.
I definitely remember sitting through like an 8-hour draft one time.
Probably
That was the one
season
where
5.
PK had to leave like 2/3 of the way through because his parents had told him he needs to go outside.
And
And then I think Dope decided, oh, I can do this, and then he tried to.
Yeah,
Hey, Ishii, is the TP capitalized or no?
Yeah, it is.
You should be unbanned now.
Oh, thanks a lot, I am.
If you do stupid stuff, I'll ban you again for no reason. There he is. Hey, Ishii's back.
Okay, you can go back to your regularly scheduled program.
All right, I'll pull the draft back up. Sorry for that delay, guys. There we go.
Oh, by the way, I just fixed the team subreddit to say Season 13.
There you go. Did you see where that was though? What was it under?
It's if you go to subreddit settings, the first thing it says is title, and it was set to Season 5 NLTP, so I just changed it to Season 13. So for some reason the title, like the subreddit is Night's Watch NLTP, but the title is, I think it's like when you mouse over the title, like the little extra box pops up or something.
Yeah, Business Bird, you get my appreciation for like immediate drafts. I really appreciate that. You Ranger and Fender have just been like snap drafting. So I really do appreciate that.
I wanted Terry Kane.
But yeah, Firepire, all of us commentators, or at least the majority of us, are haven't really played competitive Tag Pro in at least 18 months, give or take.
I think Business Bird makes a good point here when he asks, why does Crowman, the largest of the captains, simply not eat the others?
Ah, excellent. Yes, from what I've heard in NLTP, the captainships, excuse me, are very similar to amoebas, where whichever one is the largest just encompasses the entire one. Fortunately, we figured out a way to do this, and we actually have all of the captains live in separate locations. So, but if Crowman did accidentally run into one of them on the street, he's just gonna eat them. I mean, there's no way around it. So they do quarantine all the captains into their own like separate entities. That's why they separate them around the U.S. It's not so that we have an even distribution of players or everyone gets represented. It's just that if you have captains too close to each other, they're gonna eat each other. It's no way around it.
That's very true. That's one of the cold hard truths of the game.
So, congratulations to Business Bird for being the fastest pick in the West. Even though he's in the East, he's the fastest pick in the West. Cree Tape Tram was a little bit confused about our commentary because he doesn't understand that it's been 3 hours and we're not even 40 picks into the snake draft.
We could turn it into a filibuster and just talk about random shit or read something.
Yeah.
Were we not already doing that?
Anyone else have anything
not.
they want us to talk about? Hit me up in Mumble, hit me up on Twitch chat, and we'll talk about whatever you want. Like I'm impressed with Harry Kane. I feel like the English football side did way better than they should have in the World Cup. And go France.
At the same time, I feel like they totally blew it because this
absolutely.
was the easiest possible path they had to the finals, and they couldn't fucking beat Croatia.
They played Russia in the goddamn quarters. I mean, come on. Russia,
come on, man.
Ooh, hey, Firepire hits a Turd Ferguson special talking point. Are you in the Twitch chat right now, Turd?
Talk about the Red Sox.
Yep.
Well, we are 50 games over 500 as of today. Thank you, Baltimore. I was really impressed watching Chris Sale today. It was really good to see him come off the DL and pitch basically 5 perfect innings. We had 12 strikeouts in 5 innings, only gave up 1 hit, only 68 pitches. So that's pretty much the dream outing for Chris Sale right there, coming off of some shoulder soreness.
Especially since Cora essentially said that he wasn't pitching more than 70 pitches, and a lot of times Sale's a pretty high pitch count pitcher on most days. And his stuff was just straight fire
you're talking
today.
about baseball, and the viewer numbers are going down.
Shut up, Crow. No one cares. I mean, that's the thing, though. He's a strikeout guy, so he's gonna have the high pitch count. But yeah, I think it was really good. It was a great series down in Baltimore. I mean, obviously sweeping the doubleheader was great. We did everything. We pulled out 19 runs one game. We shut them out another game. The bullpen is a little concerning right now. I thought Thornburg was mediocre today. Matt Barnes wasn't great. Kimbrel obviously gave up the home run to Mancini last night, although he locked it down today. So that's really my only concern is the bullpen has been a little shaky, but I think some of that is just due to fatigue. I don't want to say they'll win the World Series just because I'm extremely superstitious when it comes to baseball, and I'll never say that.
Will you say the Yankees win the World Series just to curse them?
No, because fuck the Yankees. They're never going to win another World Series.
Yeah, life of Brian. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to time you out of chat here for a second for your Yankee talk.
Yeah. I mean, I see what Life of Brian said, and I don't blame him just because Chris Hill did struggle in the playoffs last year. But part of that is just because John Farrell burnt him out. I mean, you can see Alex Cora and the coaching staff is really taking their time, getting him back on track and resting him up. Firepire asked, I was born in Salem, Massachusetts, and I grew up in Beverly. So I grew up about 20 miles outside of Boston. But I live out of state now for graduate school. But I went to college in Massachusetts too. So I spent the first 22 years of my life in Massachusetts. So yes, I'm a diehard Red Sox fan. I used to go to many games before I moved away. So. Congrats to Firepire for being closer. You're a fucking loser. Just kidding. I'm sure you're a wonderful person. So yeah, I don't know. Those are my thoughts on the Red Sox. I'm feeling pretty good. Obviously 50 games up, 9.5 games up in the division. So, we'll see what happens. I think at this point it's getting the rotation ready for October and, getting the boys well rested while still maintaining a modicum of momentum. So yeah, hopefully we close out the division by mid-September, and we're good to go. And hopefully the A's and the Mariners keep winning and somehow knock the Yankees out of the wild card. That would be the fucking dream. We'll see. We'll see what happens though.
I have two people banned in my chat.
Did you ban Life of Brian for saying Chris Hill sucks?
No, I just timed him out for 600 seconds.
Nice. The interesting thing is Life of Brian is listed as being in Massachusetts on the draft packet, so I'm not sure if he's like living in enemy territory or what.
That's pretty funny. I can't.
Firepower. I don't really want to talk about the Super Bowl. I don't think they threw the Super Bowl. I think Bill Belichick is. I think his ego got to him a little bit.
I think
Big Dick Nick got to him.
I feel like there's something that's not
Big
being
Dick Nick
about.
got to him because he fucking benched Malcolm Butler, and we had Jordan Richards playing man-to-man coverage.
Yeah, that was really dumb.
Which is like a terrible coaching decision. So yeah, I mean, I think it was a combination of Nick Foles played the game of his life, and Bill made some really serious coaching mistakes. I don't think we threw it. I think we just really fucked the game up, and I'll never forgive Bill Belichick for wasting a 500-yard performance from Tom Brady.
I mean, I agree. I agree with the fact that the defense really needed some help. And Demon, what the heck are you typing that's not coming through? I can't figure out for the life of me why.
Something about libturds, probably. Or libtards. Sorry. Freudian slip.
Okay, hold on. Because I'm opt out of blocked terms and phrases. And I guess it's cunt.
Not much movement in the draft here, by the way. We're still waiting on Refine's pick.
Yeah, it says no filtering.
We're officially over halfway, if that's any consolation.
I don't know why Demon is filled with anger.
Hey, someone try typing some dirty words in there. Because I think I got it. Previous message deleted.
They're probably just typing message deleted into the message box.
You just said what the fuck earlier. They're just messing with you.
Okay, yeah, they're good. All right, we're good.
Yeah.
I just turned off all. I did have identity language filtered, so I had no idea what that meant, but I unfiltered it because I don't care about that shit.
You just got trolled lay epic style.
Oh, they got me.
You just got Ben Shapiro'd.
Man, Ben Shapiro just got me. Just got me.
He's so good. He's so good. He's so good. He's so good. He fucking boomed me. God damn, this draft is moving so fucking slow, dude. Refined has been on the clock for like 5 minutes now.
Refined was on the clock when I went to go fucking change that profanity filter.
Yeah, that whole time, like, you had the waiting screen up. We didn't miss a single pick. I can't tell if Sass and Demon are being sarcastic or if they're actually fucking retarded.
All right, Life of Brian, you're back up just in case you're still here. I don't really care about it. I like how they're fighting over libtards like they think that matters.
42, the auction draft
already
it already finished, and now we're under the snake. I think the first 40 something picks were auction.
Very, very refined commenting on himself there. No,
tryouts were fine, taking forever. Okay, we're moving now, though. Fapster already rage quit the Twitch chat because he didn't go in the auction.
I mean, that's not good news for him.
He's all well. I don't blame him just because I think he was saying he's not available on Wednesdays. So if he can't play A Team, he basically can't play this season.
Is B Team Wednesday?
Yeah, A Team plays Tuesday nights and B Team plays Wednesday nights.
So yeah, but no, Firepire. Both. I'm from New Hampshire and moved out for the military, and Tur moved out to study his favorite thing ever. So we're not.
Butts.
Yeah, butts. He loves butts. He loves them. But yeah. So that's like I said. We're all New England boys that have been forced to other parts of the country, and I'm gonna move again. Do I know what a nor'easter is?
Oh, that's when I drink too much Narragansett and try to drive to Taco Bell. Right?
No, that's when instead of going to the Taco Bell, instead of going to the closest one, you go to the one that's like 3 roads down.
Oh boy.
My favorite part about Boston is that sign they put in the Sox game that says racism is an American pastime. Because that shit was
amazing.
Hilarious. Yeah, it's pretty easy to be racist in the Northeast because I literally had 0 black people in my school. Literally 0.
We had 2, and their mom was one of the teachers. And they were their brother and sister.
But it's really nothing compared to living in the South. I've lived in the South now for a long time, and even like New England racism is not even anywhere near as close to like true Southern racism.
I live in Charlottesville, and we literally had Nazis marching down the street today. So,
Heyo.
So I really can't talk about New England racism.
Nope.
Once we have actual Nazis coming to our town.
Like I was talking to one of my friends that live down here, and I said in the Northeast, like yeah, there's still a bunch of people that hate blacks and African Americans, but you're still more likely to see a black doctor than a black person living in a trailer park in New England.
Yeah, it's true.
So like yeah, there's some racism just by a lot of old people, but most of the young people still don't get it. It's not nearly as ingrained as it is in the South.
Real quick, shout out to Golf Baller for getting drafted. He's a good dude. I remember him from a few seasons ago
Was
when
he
he was on
ALTP?
when he was on the ALTP or maybe NLTP. He was on one of the Night's Watch teams. Yeah, so shout out to Golf Baller. He's going to be a good B teamer for Fender. The one actual Tag Pro comment I've had in the last hour.
Connecticut's not New England, Peanut Mister. Connecticut is just Eastern New York.
I lived in Connecticut for 2 years. It's god awful.
Connecticut doesn't count as New England. Connecticut's just New York extended further. Has Springfield ever not been a shithole is the real question.
Yeah, Springfield's definitely still a shithole. So is Holyoke for that matter.
Oh, man. But Holyoke has that dope lacrosse team. That women's lacrosse team is awesome.
I'm not familiar with it.
Holyoke's college women's lacrosse team won a bajillion tournaments way back in the day. Hey, Slob on My Knob was in chat. You just got drafted, my man, to Business Bird in the Pursuit of Cappiness. Slob on My Knob is sad about us shit-talking Connecticut.
Connecticut, definitely the worst state in New England.
Agreed.
I mean, what do you have to be? How bad do you have to be worse than Rhode Island? Like, Jesus Christ.
Rhode Island's fun though. There's some sweet bars that just are hella fun to go to.
Yeah, Providence is actually a pretty fun city.
Yeah. I went to I lived in I spent what was it 4 months in is it Providence? No, Providence is north of it. What's the furthest south town? Newport.
Newport?
Yeah,
With all the mansions, right?
Yep. I stayed in Newport. I was there for 4 months. It was a lot of fun.
Firepower saying New Hampshire is pretty bad. Oh, that's only southern New Hampshire though.
Man, you go to the Lakes region. That shit is
if you go up, you go up. Fuck, what's the highway? The Kankamankas. You go up the Kankamankas. It's beautiful. But yeah, if you're in like southern New Hampshire, like I have a bunch of cousins who live in the Exeter area, and it's just like Seabrook and Newmarket and Newfields. Those fucking towns, it fucking sucks. So yeah, you got to get up into like central and northern New Hampshire, and it's really amazing. But I'm not a big fan of southern New Hampshire.
Pretty much, if you get to the Lakes region, you're good. Seacoast is pretty tight too. If you live on the seacoast.
If you're like in Hampton, like I have some cousins also who live in the Hampton Beach area. But that's basically Massachusetts because you go over the bridge and you're in Amesbury.
Yeah.
So I also have cousins who live in Amesbury, and Amesbury is really fucking nice. But yeah, the seacoast region, when you're actually on that little stretch of water, is pretty nice.
Essentially, the seacoast region up to UNH and Durham is all right. I mean, Keene's a weird town. It's got a whole bunch of hippies in it. So like that's Vermont, New Hampshire side. Keene's a weird town, but the Pumpkin Fest is hella fun. Get drunk on pumpkin beer forever. And because I lived over in that side of New Hampshire for a while, I lived over there, and then I lived up in the Lakes region, and I love up by the White Mountains and stuff like that. Okay, I mean, Life of Brian, Providence doesn't beat Boston for food, but Providence is still one of the top food cities in the Northeast. Providence, Boston. And Portsmouth, Maine, New Hampshire, that region is we've got some really good restaurants. But that's if you want seafood. The lobster rolls, you gotta get that right from the coast. I completely forgot my music wasn't on, so I'm turning it back on.
I think my favorite. I love Maine. Maine's such a great state. I mean, Bangor is okay, but for my money, the islands. If you go up to like the coast of Maine, up near Bar Harbor, there's a bunch of islands, and they're so much fun. Like I had a buddy who had a summer house out there on one of the islands, and it's just beautiful, and it's like an easy drive to fucking. Christ, what's the state park up there?
Acadia.
Acadia, yeah, with Frenchman's Cay or Frenchman's Cove or whatever, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And
I can say some bad things about Maine though. It's Firepire.
Yeah, the Maine drivers are insane. Also, the Maine Stadies. Okay, so
assholes,
dude. I went to a Fish show back in 2011. Fish was touring, and they had some show up near Bangor, and the state troopers were pulling anybody over with like a Fish sticker or like a Steal Your Face sticker or like anything. And they had like, as long as you had an out of state bumper
license plate, they're pulling you.
When we got off the exit off 95 to go to the venue, the state trooper, there were like 2 state troopers, and they had a line of like 10 cars pulled over, and they're all like Massachusetts license plates. Fucking crazy. Yeah, the Maine state troopers are crazy. They get out like planes and helicopters to like pull you over for speeding. Like they'll have somebody in a helicopter going over the fucking highway to radar you. It's fucking, those people are nuts. It's really something. Also, the Maine accent is really hard to understand sometimes. If you get up into like,
if you get to like
northwest, like northwest Maine, and it's just like, what is this English? Like, what the fuck? It's like a weird English French creolization. It's really strange. But yeah, on the whole, I love Maine. It's a great state.
Like I said, the big problem with New Hampshire, like we talked about earlier, is that the southern part has a ton of drug problems. They got all those opioids.
Yeah.
And that's just what it is. And you gotta get into the midsection of New Hampshire, seacoast of New Hampshire is all right, and there's some. And I mean, I'm still a big fan of Vermont. I love Vermont. I mean, like I said, New Hampshire's behind the 8 ball.
Just
in
stay out of the
legalizing
Northeast
marijuana.
Kingdom.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And also,
all right, so Woke, I'm shouting you out before you leave. If you're going to bed, you got drafted. You've been in here forever. Congrats on the draft, my man.
yeah, way to go, So Woke. Good for you, buddy.
So, but yeah, Vermont, it's got Ben and Jerry's. They're legalizing recreational. New Hampshire's the only, Northeast holdout on that right now because Maine's getting it done. Vermont's getting it done. Mass is getting it done.
Vermont, I feel like, okay, so I used to spend a lot of time in the Brattleboro area of Vermont.
Brattleboro
and it's
is
so fucking sketchy.
So
like,
sketch.
It's like the meth capital of New England in Brattleboro. And also cows.
It divulged from the Boston Red Sox and then the Rhode Island and Mass and New Hampshire and Maine. So
Burlington, Vermont's so nice. I almost went to UVM just because I really
Burlington's
liked
so
Burlington,
nice.
But I couldn't afford the out-of-state tuition. It's just I couldn't justify going to a fucking state school with out-of-state tuition. Like, I'm not gonna go to UVM when I'm from Massachusetts, even though I really love Burlington.
Oh man, I can't find the. My chat only goes back so far. There's some other stuff that we were talking about.
Oh, were there other topics?
Yeah, I can't remember what they are though, because it died before him.
For you guys saying Delaware is a trash state, I'm inclined to agree with you. But
Delaware is the state that you don't pass through unless you really have to.
Yeah, the only time I've been in Delaware is when I took the train from DC up to New York City. And I just passed through like the Wilmington stop on the Amtrak. So that's really my only experience with Delaware. Yeah, we gotta wait for Taurus to take his pick, though. Okay, here we go. Let's see what Jackus does, and then we'll move on. Tigray. I don't know that person.
I played with them in tryouts. I actually liked him.
See, he's a rookie from Tennessee. Position listed us both. It's got 81 degrees in 6 months, according to his comment. So, could be a nice sleeper for P team.
And now you're on a list.
Slob on my knob. I think you need to go outside and play with children your own age. Just for, child development purposes.
Soina?
Master Scrub. CC.
Are you guys going to his 13th birthday party?
Totally, bro. Chuck E. Cheese
Yeah,
all the way.
I was about to say Chuck E. Cheese too.
Do you guys remember Discovery Zone? That was the shit. I did not.
Sounds like I have to go back to Chuck E. Cheese.
I don't keep up with Chuck E. Cheese news.
Did it let you into Chuck E. Cheese just by yourself? Or do you have to be accompanied by a child?
Slub on my knob, I'm actually 28, not 30, so joke's on you, bitch. I think Mojo's the only one who's 30 right now. And he's dead, so we can make fun of him for being old. What a fucking loser. This crazy old man.
Our whole team's going to be like on the Tag Pro IR with arthritis.
Seriously. We gotta come up with some like finger exercises to get these things in shape. I did. But not in the. I just said I'm not 30 yet, bitch. Not like
It was
you
like,
are a bitch.
It was like the white girl
It was
way
like
of saying
it was like the way Scary Terry says it in Rick and Morty. It was an incidental bitch. Can we get Jackals in here to talk about why Tigre's a fire pick? Like he was like, hey guys, this is gonna be a fire pick, and then he never explained why. I'll see if I can get him.
I can actually see that being a good pick. 'Cause I think he's newer to Tag Pro, and he was playing pretty well for a brand new competitive player.
What's up, losers? Well, first off, I mean, that Espanol name is just, I mean, that's fuego right there, for one. And that's all the Spanish I know. But no, Tigre has been in pubs for like the last 6 months or something. Has shown a lot of promise. He doesn't really understand yet, like, how the game is played, like the meta. But I think it's a pub meta, but in tryouts, I have a really good attitude, and has some really good mechanics. And I think that this is going to be one of those developmental sleeper picks that will end up in a couple seasons, if assuming NLTP is still around.
Oh god, don't say that. Oh.
I like Tigre because.
Yeah, but hit us with that fucking harmonica solo.
My panties just dropped.
Wait, no, that's the wrong note. 1 sec.
My panties are still on.
I'm not wearing underwear, but my balls just dropped.
Dude, my harmonica's fucked up.
I want to talk more about this Slob on My Knob pick by Business Bird.
That's the start of Stairway to Heaven.
It was good. I appreciate it.
Very amazing.
Can you do the start of Bohemian Rhapsody?
Yeah, let me pull up the notes.
Alright, so Jackals, go ahead. Let's talk about the slob on my knob pick. Or as I call
Slob
it...
on my knob.
It's knob on my slob from now on as well.
Knob on my slob? Okay. No, Slav has been extremely enthusiastic in a way that you just don't see around here much anymore, and I love it. And Slav is also Cook. I don't know if you know this.
Who is Cook? I'm so confused about that.
About what?
About the whole Cook slob
Who the
thing.
fuck is Cook?
Oh, okay, yeah. I forgot that.
We're all old and washed up.
Yeah, we're super washed.
Well,
You're gonna have to explain it to us.
So I had to. I'm like you, the old Spaceballs.
What?
I had to kind of get represent. I had kind of had to get reacclimated, but Cook was this guy that doxed someone and got banned from NALTP for life.
Oh.
Yeah. So I guess, and there's like a big debate about whether or not he did it. Am I? Okay, no, definitely. And so now every new person is Cook. Anyone that we don't know that's like super into Tag Pro is now Cook.
Nice.
So.
I love.
Yeah, and it's hilarious because Slav doesn't seem to get it. I mean, you can hear now. So
I gotta say, I love inside jokes, and I'd love to be a part of one someday.
Me too, Michael Scott.
What's that from?
It's from The
Yeah.
Office. There you go.
From The Office. It's Michael
Said
Scott.
it before that.
It was familiar. I just couldn't put it together.
While
You
we're talking,
are literally Michael Scott right now.
Crowman
Thank you.
picking another old timer, getting Mr. Cow. I remember Mr.
course.
Cow from
Mr.
way back
Cow.
when.
And
Wow.
Jelly Rat.
Good
Very
picks.
I'm
not biased.
I don't know who Jelly Rat is. So
Yeah.
someone
I've
have to
been
fill me
pubbing with him. He seems like a good dude, and he wanted to get better.
Mr.
Sass,
Cow, though,
I'm not censoring
fuck
anything.
Me. So good.
Mr. Cow. I love Mr. Cow. Now all we got to do is get Baggins back in here.
Is it too late for Carp
he
to
didn't
give
sign
him a
up
waiver?
to- Son of a bitch.
So I'm a big fan of Benoit Balls. Benoit Balls getting drafted there by the
Still top 5 names in NLTP.
Whitest Children U Dinos. So
What?
I'm constantly saying the incorrect
Oh,
acronym
no, it's
for
what can you dinos?
Nope, it's Whitest Children U Dinos. Or welfare
I
can't
think you can
yesterday.
admit when you're wrong. I think you're a big enough man.
Oh no, I know that I'm wrong.
Werewolves, come on, you dinos.
We can't yeet dinos. ASAP Caplord, while we're talking about the wherever child yesterday dinos, he's on the clock. Go for
just
it.
so everyone knows, Hanasanis has already resigned from being captain.
Are you serious?
No.
Oh, that would be hilarious. Listen, I'm hoping for drama.
Okay.
Damn, you're gullible as
I'm not
fuck.
gonna leak shit on stream.
Why not?
Because I don't leak.
I mean, not
Tell me
even
what it is,
your,
I'll leak it.
not even your butthole a little bit. If you're
Well,
Chipotle,
I keep it. Number one, I keep it well lubed and tightened to avoid any leakage.
you're big into the kegels, then. Okay.
Yeah, no, I definitely.
You can get into
well,
that.
you know, honestly, when something gets a lot of use, you get really good at using it. Let's just put it that way. I like managing something that gets a lot of use.
Yeah, you don't want it to be prolapsed.
Just one of the many things
Exactly.
you learned from Mojosto.
Yeah. Mojosto was definitely taught me.
He takes a
how to
very
be gentle.
hands-on coaching process.
Yeah. Hands on your shoulders.
Oof. Oh, I feel like we're so close, but we're so far. We still have 40 picks to go. Fuck.
Welcome to NLTP draft.
I mean, this isn't even close to the longest draft I've fucking sat through.
We were
It was
actually told
a 28-team draft.
We were supposed to have 120 seconds to make our bids.
That's a good one.
So,
Jesus Christ,
no,
that would have been
This is one of the many
ridiculous.
jokes that the CRC tells. Here's a
What about
good
the dumbasses?
discussion. Nah, actually, I won't link that.
All right, so I'm still confused. Was Cook the player who was doxxed, or was Cook the one who did the
No,
doxing?
Cook was the one doing the doxing.
Cook didn't do anything. He was framed by a player named Sass.
Right, he was framed.
And that's why Slob on my knob hates Sass so much, because Slob on my knob is Cook. He told us last night.
Oh man.
Yeah, I have a recording that I'm holding for ransom
Okay.
to make sure that Cook throws all his games against us.
Hey, Refined, what's up? Caplort's got Jerry. Sorry, I scrolled back up. I'm eating Skittles. Alright, what type of Skittles? Are they the America's Mixed Skittles? Because that's the only one that you should ever eat.
Are they tropical?
Oh, sour Skittles, ooh. Why don't you just suck on a warhead?
Those things used to, like, burn off layers of my tongue.
Hold on, do you guys remember those Altoids sours?
Sours, yeah.
Let's get some nostalgia back up in here. Anyone in the chat who
Second, we're older than everyone in the chat.
I know everyone in the chat who ever ate Altoid sours. Come talk to us about them.
You never quite know
calmed
where these
down.
are gonna go. 3 hours into a draft, you start talking about Altoid sours.
Listen, hold on. Orange or the lemon lime ones? Which one? Or was it just lemon? I can't remember. I know the orange ones were dope. That was my jam. I don't know what Vegas fuel means.
It's like a stripper thing? Oh.
I don't know what MFTL is either. Hold on, I could play. Is
Neutral flag.
Oh, that's right.
Season 2, I think.
Is J-Bay still in the chat? J-Bay was in the chat for a while. Yeah, he is. I'm gonna play Fuck J-Bay for a minute while we're just chilling.
I still hear your voice when you sleep.
One of the benefits of getting the first sneak peek means I'm done with the draft first.
Feel your touch in my dream. Forgive me my weakness, but I don't know why. Without you, it's hard to survive. 'Cause every time we touch, I get this feeling, and every time we kiss, I swear I could fly. Can't you feel my heart beat fast? I want this to last. Need you by my side. 'Cause every time we touch, I feel the static, and every time we kiss, I reach for the sky. Can't you hear my heart beat? So I can't let you go. Want you in my life. Your arms are my castle, your heart is my sky. They wipe away tears that I cry. The good and the bad times, we've been through them all. You make me rise when I fall. 'Cause every time we touch, I get
Draft. Congratulations, Jimmy Baller. You did get drafted. And Fapster goes to Taurus and the Probots. Jackal's picking Zach 32 and Hulkin. And that'll be wrap us up with Jerry was the last one from ASAP Caplord and Hulkin from Arm Branch. And Nameless back on the clock. Congrats to Jimmy Baller, though. I know you're in the stream right now, or at least you were. Congratulations on Prevent Your Time. So, yeah, Fapster, I kind of have to agree with you there. You went pretty low. Who else is still in here talking to me?
Wait, did Fapster just get drafted? That's fucking crazy. Yeah, that's my final steal of the night. Is Taurus getting Fapster in the fucking 5th round of the Snake? That's ridiculous.
It's because he can't play Wednesdays.
Yeah. Well, I mean, let's see. I don't know what the Probot's roster is, but if his ping holds up, he could probably crack the 18 roster.
Probot's roster right now is Taurus OD, the Playmaker, both, Mercaso Dio, Carl O, Tinderfella, both, Cooler D, Whiskey Jack Dio, K42 Larson, both, Jaguar O, and Fapster OD. Yeah, Fapster's been in here forever. Oh, hold on. Clue and Playmaker had a trade.
Oh,
He's not on that
no.
team anymore.
Ranger stole its Dolph from Crowman.
Huge moves.
Oh, man.
So, what's that updated one refined? You want to let me know?
It's it's not that it's updated. It was
I know,
fixed.
Yeah, no, it was
Yeah.
the roster was showing that one though. So
On the sheet, like on the roster sheet, some stuff is messed up that hasn't been fixed yet. But on the auction board, it is better. Like the official one.
oh, okay, hold on, I can pull that up too.
Let me make my pick real quick.
So that's Taurus, Clueballs, Mercazo, Carl, and Tinderfella.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the correct one.
robots, and then who did they get traded to? What team is that?
I'm about to make my pick.
Pursuit of Happiness has the Playmaker.
There we go.
All right, there's your update. It's Dolph, Crowman's favorite player, got snagged. Looks like 15 picks before you can get him. Crow, what you got to say about that?
It's Dolph was an interesting player.
I would have drafted him had he been actually like Radius viable. He signed up for my interest form, and I was like interested, and then I realized he couldn't really play on Radius ping.
He's transformed into a living meme. He's transformed from a living meme into like a real NLTP player. So I'm proud of him for that.
Isn't It's Dolph a well-known shit poster on the actual New England Patriots subreddit as well?
No, that's the Magician Dolph.
That's the Magician Dolph. Okay,
who is a completely different person, but he is a well-known shit poster on the Patriots subreddit.
Yeah.
Not the tag. He's not
Not
the
the
tag
Tag
pro player. I don't
Dolph.
think.
No. All right, hold on. I've got one more video.
By the time the draft is done, the season will be over.
It's good to see LeBron James had keepers on Titan, man.
I'm pretty inspired by Mr. Hat's most recent pick.
Alright, so in 2 minutes, the snake draft will be longer than the season by 20 minutes, which is equivalent to one whole game.
Have we accounted for overtimes?
Pretty sure there's going to be ties in the regular season.
So,
although actually
Jamie,
maybe not. If they do NLTP
did you make
rules,
the
there won't be
Vegas?
ties, so
Did
no.
you make the Vegas fuel volume slider?
Yeah, we did. Jaden straight up made it.
Damn.
Talent right there.
Somebody's in the
Alright.
pocket of big fuel.
Some official news coming out of Circlay's team. We're officially the Tila Tequila Juke Squad.
Wow, is that because they're all drunk now from this draft?
You know, I don't know. It's just it's been officially updated in the group me. So
Fancy retaking nasty
crazy.
jukes. Well, that's a big pick.
Laser, what's
Coming in at
up,
196.
Like in the A team. CNR Sport. That's a I think that would be it's an up and coming player. I think
We got Nonner
A
and
good
Checo
future.
on the Tampa Bay I ping, and
Apparently they already won a
Moon
sprint.
Miner, aka Pickaxe, on Circle Jerk Circle Juker.
I get to pick now my final pick of the draft.
Do it, Refined. It's all you.
I'm excited, to be honest. It's been quite a while.
You don't have a. Oh no, you don't have.
This is your penultimate pick.
You have one in the last round, Refined, unless you've
No,
traded it.
because there won't be enough picks after that.
Oh.
Are we gonna run out of players
yeah.
before we reach the end?
When do we run out of players in the 7th round?
I don't know. That's just the way it is.
No, when do we what's the last?
I didn't calculate.
Okay,
I just
158 people signed up, minus the captain, so that's what 144. I don't know how many people went in so that's 98 plus however many went in the auction, so it'll probably finish around 90, 91, something like that.
Has Kool-Aid been drafted? What the hell is he doing? Not off the board.
He's not. He's minors now.
Oh, that's
the whole point. Remember when I drafted him and then I was like, they
right.
removed it? It's 'cause- yeah, it sucks, but. Alright, now I'm making my pick. Who do you guys think it's going to be before I make the pick? Who do you think it is?
Low J.
Jesus Christ. I'll never forget when LoJ drafted me for Radius League Tag Pro, not knowing, he just assumed I was British for some reason. And he was like, "What? You're not British, mate?" And I was like, "No, LoJ, I'm living in Alaska, you fucking idiot." And he was like, "Oh, well, shit, mate." And that was pretty much the end of that.
Well,
So-
I got my last pick.
I think you're going to draft Jocelyn.
I think you're going to draft Cedric.
Oh, man.
There we go. huge play.
I'm a fucking psychic.
I was hoping to get some more rookies, but I did draft Mars Water. He is a rookie. He's a pretty good rookie. I'm sure most people were looking at him for their top rookie pick, but
for sure.
Oh man, well, good luck with the stream from here on out. I'm glad I'm done. Absolutely. Oh, for the last comment, I think Tag Time Theater is going to stand out as one of the all-time greats. Yeah, the team name, I think it's going to be one of the all-time greats. Once we That's, oh my god, no. It's so good. It's such a good logo because it's from like this Nintendo DS game. Like you play as like a ghost detective, and like that's one of the characters is a Pomeranian. So like I get the reference, I just don't know what the fuck Salt City represents.
Represents autism.
I'm excited though for my team as well. As you said, the roster. I thought I spent a lot on S, so I was a little bit worried, but S is a good pick, and then a lot of things fell my way. So I'm excited to see how the season goes on A and B team.
Let's hear from you. How do we still have like 30 people in this chat?
These people are crazy.
It's ridiculous.
All right, well, take care.
Yeah, you have fun, man. So we're down to the last few here, and hopefully they're done here shortly. I've got the list up of who's left. Hey guys, Low J, SEAL Team, Deer, Feels Like, a Pheno, No Idea, Nate H, Jocelyn, and SB Dunks, and Dennis System.
That's a great name, the Dennis System.
Looks like Thirsty and Sanny as well.
The Dennis System. Demonstrate something. Engage physically.
Neglect emotionally.
Neglect emotionally. I can't remember the rest, but it's some psychopath shit.
S is separate, I think. Separate entirely.
I wish I had gotten into.
Second, I just noticed that the stream went down by like 15 viewers when you said, "What do you like? Why do we still have this many people watching?"
Hell yeah. That makes no sense. We've been streaming for almost 4 hours now. God. Hey, I want Nameless to come in here and explain himself for taking goddamn forever. Nameless, there are freaking 10 people left. And there we go. Jesus Christ. The Dennis system is who he picks.
Big ups to whoever's like still updating the draft packet. With
That
the
was so
picks.
fast. Did you see how fast that was?
Yeah, that was amazing.
Fucking.
So yeah, we still have.
There might be a bot. Poet's a draft wizard.
Oh, that makes sense.
Or spreadsheet wizard.
So the highest remaining undrafted player is Thirsty at 112.
Thirsty is a higher rating than I was, and I was drafted in the fucking first round.
Second round. We took him
Second
bogey.
round, that's right, second round. Technically second round. Really close, upper third round if we're really being honest with ourselves. I don't count Mbogi because Mbogi was essentially an auction draft pick that we just waited till the end for.
Pretty much. Yeah, I'm not sure why Thirsty hasn't been taken yet. Behind him, Hey Guys, then Low J, then Seal Team, and then feels like Afino, No Idea, Nate H, and Jocelyn. So.
And there goes Thirsty, speaking of it. Slob, welcome back to
So that means
commentary.
we have, we have eight picks left. And there goes Afino, so 7 picks left. So that means we're going to finish up.
Maybe 20 more minutes?
7. So we're going to finish up at, with Arm Branch should have the last pick here at number 87 overall.
Unless
20 more minutes. I hope not. I would think things should go pretty quickly from here on out.
I mean, do you know these people?
Yeah, that's true. Honestly, it's been an hour and 45 minutes, so the snake has gone a lot faster than I was expecting. I mean, given the first 20 picks took like an hour, so I feel like it's definitely picked up its pace.
Yeah, the first 20 picks were very slow. How many more Centra players do we have still at this point? I mean,
0 Centrosphere or Origin available.
None.
So
yeah, we got Feels Like who's a Radius, No Idea is Radius, Jocelyn is Radius, Seal Team is Radius, Hey Guys is Radius. So yeah,
So Crowman and the Night's Watch
that
has
really
2
sucks.
picks.
That really sucks for Night's Watch. Or I guess it sucks more for the Radius players who get drafted to a Central team.
Yep.
But c'est la vie.
ASAP Cap Lord. Crowman gonna get 2 of them. I think
Kind of mad we weren't able to draft Low J for Night's Watch.
for the fucking memes.
Exactly, man.
Crowman, can you make a trade with Arm Branch to get Low J?
Yeah, but I don't know what the ratio is from the euro to the American dollar.
Why don't you just give him your last 2 picks since they're both Radius?
Just get Low J. He's a fucking British, bald, alcoholic meme lord. We fucking need him. He was literally so drunk when he was so drunk when he was drafting RLTP that he drafted me when I was still living in Alaska, thinking that I was European for some reason. Like, this guy's too much.
Cree Tape Tram.
Oh, I totally drafted too early. I thought it was my pick.
It doesn't matter.
As Firepire says, this might actually be the fastest NLTP draft ever.
What's your tag pro name, Cree Tape Tram? I don't know if it's the same as that, and I didn't notice it in here, so.
Yeah, Creta Petrum's not showing up in the draft packet, so. I assume that's not their actual Tag Pro name.
I like how No Idea's comment says, it may seem like he has no idea where he's at, but he has an account.
Oh my god. Great pick. Future A-Team starter right there. Easy peasy.
It says, yeah, I don't see it in there. It says it's the same name. Oh, he didn't sign up.
Big,
What? Hold on.
big ups to...
He says there's the guy that's been in the chat for all 4 hours that has not signed up for NLTP.
Wow.
Dedication.
That is true dedication.
No, do it.
Yeah, definitely. I'd say create a Petrum. Sign up for free agency. If you wasted 4 hours of your life watching this fucking draft, you should definitely sign up for free agency to get something out of this.
You're dedicated enough if you're willing to sit through this, because I'm barely willing to sit through this, and I'm the one doing it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to sit through this if I weren't drinking heavily. So.
Nope. Even if you can't show up, I mean, I think my first season I played maybe 20 minutes. And I went to practices when I could and got better.
Yeah, even if you don't play, it's like you get to go on Mumble, and practices are basically pugs. So, fuck it, man. Let's say sign up, get picked up in free agency, hang around Mumble, make some friends, and hang around the pugs and practices, and take it from there. Honestly, so Krata is saying he joined an hour ago.
I mean, and
that's worse.
That's even worse.
That's worse. You missed the auction and you only joined for the fucking snake.
Yeah.
That is so much worse. I'm sorry.
That's like, do you have a friend who is playing that you wanted to see him get drafted? Like, I'm just intrigued. Like, I want to know.
Do you have a Tag Pro account? Have you played Tag Pro before? Like, are you just like randomly moving around Twitch?
I mean, anyone who's in my chat that doesn't play Tag Pro. I mean, what up? Welcome to the spreadsheet viewing Twitch. He says he's got an account. Yeah. I mean, I have this. This was pretty close. This is my most watched stream that someone else didn't buy a whole bunch of bots for. Because I think it was the Nooper Ball that Ishii or someone just spent a shit ton of money on buying me bots.
Now that I think about Fire Pirate, who are you? I looked up you and I looked up your name in the draft pack and I didn't see it. Who? What's your Tag Pro name? And or are you actually signed up for NLTP? Or are you just a fucking Massachusetts shit poster?
Heyo. Jocelyn, are you the last pick of the draft?
I don't know. Oh, you're Carl. Okay, I know that name. I don't know many names anymore. I'm so fucking washed up. I took like 3 years off from competitive Tag Pro, so it's been a while. Jocelyn with 2 degrees total in pubs. Understandably the last pick, so congrats to Jocelyn for paying. That's got to be the least effort put into a draft sign-up ever. Like 5 pub games.
I mean, I'm just impressed that they found their way to actually sign up for NLTP.
It's probably a smurf, honestly. I mean, who the fuck gets 2 degrees and decides to sign up for fucking NLTP? That can't be possible.
I don't know. We'll see.
Or we won't, because they'll probably never show up.
That's also true. Jocelyn, if you're in the Twitch chat, just show yourself and say hey. Alright, that
Jocelyn, you fucking coward.
Oh, man.
Honestly, this was impressive. We got this entire draft done in under 4 hours. I was really not expecting to be done this quickly.
No, that's a real shock.
I think it's also because there's a lot less signups than in past seasons.
Shut the fuck up, nerd. No one wants to hear that.
That's a valid point.
It is, but I don't need to hear it right now. Tag Pro is doing better than it's ever done, and it will never die.
Long live Sentra.
Hey guys, you ready?
Long
for
live
that,
Sentra.
You ready for that congregate push?
I'm just waiting for Tag Pro Next. Any day now.
I heard we're
Tag
going
Pro
on
Next.
Steam.
Any day now, Tag Pro Next.
I gotta know, who is the Zanbot who keeps coming saying Second Skin runs the best screens?
So Zanbot is a bot I made forever ago, and I have no idea what the trigger word is for it to happen. But there's some trigger word that automatically will make it say Second Skin runs the best stream. It used to say like,
amazing.
It used to say like if you typed in Chuck, it would automatically reply with Chuck sucks.
Nice.
But
That's the good shit.
I changed all of them to something else. So if you there's a word that if you type in chat, it will automatically reply with it. But I have no idea what the triggers are anymore because it's been so long since I set up Zanbot. Like I said, well, thanks to everyone for showing up. And the remaining 15
Yes, it's been a lot of fun. I very much enjoyed drinking heavily while commentating on this draft. Shout out to Garg for being a disgusting pervert. Shout out to Second Skin for streaming this shit show.
Shout out to Tonto for being the focal point of Garg's weirdness.
Yeah, shout out to Tonto for putting up with Garg's constant sexual advances. Shout out to the Twitch chat for giving us suggestions for talking points and shit posting, and generally making this more enjoyable.
And everyone add me on Snapchat. Go add me on Snapchat.
Yeah, lastly, shout out to the captains for getting this done in under 4 hours. It's pretty impressive. And yes, add me on Instagram and Snapchat. It's a very tight b-hole.
It's actually
69.
It's actually J Tova.
Yeah, everyone go add J Tova on Instagram. JTOVA.
You're gonna like what you see.
Yeah, and follow the hashtag Tal Tuesday. Oh boy. So I guess with that, I'm gonna sign off. Because I've been doing this for a while now. So, yeah. Peace out, everybody.
Later days, everyone. Thanks for joining me.
Goodbye, Twitch viewers.
Thanks for joining me, Twitch. Like I said, I think that's my act. Yeah, that is my. So, have fun. Follow. I'll be streaming NLTP games whenever I get the chance. Mostly Night's Watch games and anything else that I have time for. But yeah, thanks for coming. Thanks for joining us. Take it easy, everybody, and thanks for watching Second Stream.